Hey y'all, this is when the motherfucking builds is. All right, we got two. Two was waiting for a player. I'm gonna get like five. Hopefully, I get like five. Big cat salute, King Jayla. Hey Queen. Let's see if I can get five people in the building. And we're gonna talk about whatever. I'm back, y'all. I ain't got time to be sitting around waiting for those five people. It is what it is. Two is good for me. That's what we're gonna do. First up, I wanna give a big shout out to the Queen Jayla, my sis, beautiful fucking soul. You did an amazing job today. I'm give a big shout out. I'm so fucking happy for you. Like, if you would have saw your own smile while you were doing your fucking stream, it was amazing. And the whole time you were smiling, I was smiling. I'm so proud of you, and it only gets better. I'm gonna tell myself that too. I don't know. That's what I was gonna say to Jayla. Give out wrenches on StreamYard because I can't do it. Hey baby. I was like, wait, what? How we get wrenches? I love you too, sis. You
Hello,
know we
Quinn.
here. And we gonna get better and better. We gonna get better and better. We gonna do what we do. But you rocked it. You rocked it and it was mad love. I can't wait for the next one. I just hope your next lives I'm not at work, but I'm gonna be able to jump in and out. Feel me? But you know I'm always gonna be here to support. Always gonna be here to support. And I wanna tell you something. Don't don't stop. Don't stop. Practice make perfect. Like you tell me. Practice make perfect and you got it. You got it. Your words is amazing. It touches people. So you gonna move quick, girl. You gonna move quick, girl. Of course, always. Always.
Sh-
But
shout out to the Queen, man. I see you doing your thing, Queen. Platform jumping. Yeah. Shout out
facts,
to the Queen
facts.
Jada. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Shout out to the Queen.
Yeah, and
Great
you gotta
live.
show me how to do the. How did you do your mods? How did you do your moderators through StreamYard?
Yeah, cause I was like, what if I was like, yo, Jada, I was like, where the hell my wrench? Stop playing with me, Jada. Where my wrench? I see you got a bunch of females with the wrenches. Where my wrench? Stop playing, Jay.
I need you to show me how to do it, Jayla. I was like, oh shit, we got wrenches already. Ew.
Right. Tizzle, you ain't got no wrenches in your platform on your platform?
No, because I don't know how to do it. I thought I had to be on actual YouTube and not StreamYard.
Yeah, I only get my wrenches out on regular YouTube. I don't know how to do that shit on StreamYard. Jada learning shit before us, and she just starting. You see this shit? You see
Big
this shit?
Big Cat said you have to open the YouTube app on another device. I think. Oh,
Copy,
okay, okay,
copy,
okay, 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 okay.
copy.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to say, here go the Queen. Hey, Queen.
Salute, salute, salute. Thank you, y'all, for supporting the show. But Tizzle, I'm show you. I'm gonna turn my camera. Damn, I don't even know how to turn. Let me see. Give me 1 second, cause I'll be able to show you. You edit. No, it's not that. What? Because what I did was I did it on a computer, right? You know how you could see the personal chat
Right.
right on the side of it is three buttons. You know the little buttons, and when I click it. it'll say like add as a moderator.
Big Cat, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. We'll
I'm
talk
not
battle rap.
sure if you got to do it while the show is live though. You know what I'm saying, or not. That's how I did mine's.
I'm
Let
trying
me.
to see. Yeah, it probably got to be on a computer or on regular YouTube for me.
You should be able to do it on a phone. Let me see if there was any option for me to do it on my phone. Because the other thing is that
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. R&B, real and beautiful. I'm happy I got two black ladies up here, man. Cause I would love to ask y'all a question and see how y'all feel about something whenever y'all ready. Shout out
give
to
me
the
one
chat.
second, buddy. I just want to see right quick how it look from my chat, from my phone. Y'all got
Yeah, that was your
iPhone,
first.
right?
That was your first live.
Ever, yeah.
So no, that's what's up. You in the game now. Ain't no turning back.
I know, right?
You
It
know,
should be addictive too.
don't forget. Don't forget the number one rule Copper gave us all. Once you jump on this panel, you better have tough skin.
I know.
Cause niggas is foul, niggas is liars, niggas is grimy. So we gotta have tough skin on this platform.
I'm aiming for learning how to ignore motherfuckers because I'm
That's what
sorry,
I'm
I ain't
doing.
got the time to sit up on live all day arguing or beefing or going at
Arguing with
people.
people.
That's not
But
my
I
type of
do,
YouTube.
I do.
I
So
refuse
depending
to
who
do
it
that.
is, depending what they say, nigga talk. Silence
Right,
is very powerful. This is what
right.
a lot of people don't know. Silence is very powerful. A motherfucker can't keep talking about you or talking to you when you ain't responding. Cause now what are you gonna say? Keep talking about me. Thank you. I love the love. You must love me.
Facts.
Right,
So that's why I don't waste my time. But when I have to, I will.
Yeah.
right.
But anyway, Jayla,
I didn't forget you, Sizzle. I just looked at my phone. It's not really I wonder if you can only mod up if you on a computer, but I don't believe so because everybody use their phone. I just
Big Cat said you gotta open it from another device. So, and our laptops got broken one by one. All the kids fucked they shits up, and then they did me and daddy's.
right. I know how it is. Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah,
be
how
like,
y'all let me ask y'all a question as black ladies that's both in relationships, right?
right.
If I know y'all, I don't know if y'all was paying attention or if y'all heard about it. What y'all think about Remy Ma? Remy Ma.
I knew Joe was gonna bring it. Go ahead, Sizzle.
What happened?
Now, I'm waiting on Tizzle. Salute to R&B. Share, subscribe to the live.
Facts. Show love,
My,
man.
my
Show
bad, my
love.
bad, my bad. I'm back, y'all. I had to go
Tizzle.
Audio.
real quick, but I feel honestly, I feel like see you never like see we as a people.
You feel like she fucked up. You just don't want to
No, no,
say it.
no, no. You ask the question. Let me speak. We quick to judge others. We don't know why she did what she did. We don't even know if it's a guaranteed fact,
Mhm.
Come on,
right?
Tizzle.
But let's just say it is a fact. Who knows on what could have led her to that point? Because
Mm.
come on, the nigga held her down her whole bed. Held her down her whole bed. They had a baby. They was good. They was black love, but shit
Not,
happened.
not it should lead you to cheating. It's better off to lead you to leaving. So even
But
if
but this is the
before
industry we
niggas,
talking about.
all right, before, but look, before if you think, and before anybody can say anything, right? Pat ain't got no allegations against him about cheating at all.
He does. He was first. That's why I said you never know what led to it.
I
Before
ain't
it
hear
got
that.
with listen, YouTube it. Before it was allegations saying that she did what she did with Easy the Black Captain.
Mm.
It was saying Papoose caught cheating. Remy caught Papoose cheating.
That
That
was
was
fake.
well, yo, if that was my wife, I would not jack that. So I don't expect Pap to jack that. Hold this L, ladies. Nah, I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Nah,
You
Remy
never
fucked
know.
it up for us, man. And then the reason why I say she fucked it up for us as us, because when we looked at Papoose and Remy, we looked at us like that's the ghetto, that's the hood relationship that that came together. My son Pap held this lady down for her to turn around and fuck a
Maybe
nigga
it
that
was
she
getting
hired.
boring. Maybe it was getting boring. You never know.
Ain't no
Maybe
such
it was
thing, mommy.
getting
I'm getting
boring.
boring. 13 years.
Yes, it is a such thing. Empress, salute
Ain't no
queen.
such thing as getting
Maybe,
boring with somebody you
maybe,
love.
Jayla, Jayla,
Yeah.
if you was, all right. So you don't think it's possible because you've been in a relationship for so many years. You don't think it's possible to get boring? To
Hell
get
yeah.
bored, especially
Hell yeah.
if we're doing the same thing, and then I'm
Yes.
around somebody that's always making me smile, making me laugh. Maybe that's how they was. I don't know how he got her to smile, cause he ugly as shit. But you never know. But he do favor a little taste of papoose.
That's a fact. She got a type. But I'm happy that we speaking about this because I was talking about this on my Instagrams today. Like in relationships, do we get tired? And I wanted to talk about some of the things that make us tired. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
big cat.
yeah. So,
That's a fact, and
Listen,
that's
in
why I
my
salute
relationship, I
y'all.
don't get tired. I just get annoyed.
That's
yeah,
basically the same thing. So
No, I
you
get
know what I'm
annoyed
saying?
about certain shit we go through, but I don't get tired of you. Never, and not in
I don't.
history.
I'm not saying she's tired of him. What I'm saying is maybe she was tired of doing the same thing. I don't know. We did.
She
I think
wasn't
we
tired of
did.
shit. She just met somebody else, and it went down. That's what happened.
Like
We're
you
not
know
gonna
how
put no
like if
excuses
you
for her. We're not gonna put no excuses about. She probably was tired. No, she probably was nasty. She probably met
I
somebody
mean,
that
well,
she
she
wanted
is
that
from
slang
the
slang.
Bronx. Y'all gotta think about it. Just because a person that moved up and got rich, don't mean they not still the same person that they was before they
Now, I
got
don't
to
give a
where they was
fuck if
at.
you moved up and got to heaven. Nigga, you are who you are. At the end
That's
of the
what
day,
I'm
this is what I'm
saying.
saying. At the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. Remy is looking bad on these streets.
All
Remy
right,
looking
so
bad
let
on
me
these
ask you
streets.
a question. Let me ask you a question, my boy.
Talk to
So
me nice.
so if it was Pat, what would y'all be? What would you and Big Cat have to say?
If it
If it
was
was
Pat,
if the
I
shoe
say the
was on the
same
other
shit.
foot
He's
and
a
it was
foul
Papoose,
motherfucker.
why would you
I
say
said
he's
it.
foul?
I say he's foul because when it comes to Remy and Pat, the way we seen Pat stick up for Remy, let me tell you something. Pat
yeah.
Pooh, that nigga bought a new house. You know why he bought a new house when Remy was locked up? So he could move closer to the jailhouse. This man was there every single fucking visit. This man that brung his mama. He brung his family in. Like, come on, man. That nigga rolled for Remy for years. And you gonna do that over a battle rapper that you met? And first off, the nigga worked for you. So you cheating on your husband. You cheating on your husband with a motherfucking employee? Get the fuck out of here. Remy made herself look bad. And if you look at social media, her fucking stock dropped.
I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
even a
I
little
mean, go ahead, Queen.
Nah, go ahead before you lose your thought. I
No,
know how
I
that is.
wasn't gonna really say nothing. I was just gonna say, I mean, she is out here looking bad. It couldn't have been me because see me, I'm the type I can't cheat. If I
Right.
cheat, if I even think about cheating, I mean I'm tired. I don't want this no more. So why stick around? Why not just say, yo, listen, I can't do this no more. You know what I'm saying? I want to end this and this and that. Third. And for you to be able to cheat so quickly,
And for
that's
everybody that
big
think
to
this
me.
shit fake, Google it. Papoose beat that nigga up.
I saw the pictures, but I don't
Papoose
think
put
that was.
hands on that man.
You saw an easy face, but I think they were just putting that together. The problem is that Remy didn't address the rumors. She did that. Yo, did you see her face? Yo, Big Cat, did you see her face when fucking Geechee
Geechee.
Gotti was all in her face saying that shit to her? Her
She
face
was
was
looking
like,
surprised.
wow. And then when she was on 15 Minutes of Fame, you just saw her energy. Her energy was off when he was talking to her, when he asked her about it or whatever. She still had that guilty face.
Shout out
That's
to
why I
Remy.
believe
Remy
it, because
foul, nigga. Remy foul. She done.
Remy is a gangster bitch, right?
Right.
This
And
the
don't forget the
same bitch that
cheater. Don't
shot.
forget the
This,
cheater
this,
bitch.
this the same bitch that shot her best friend over a couple of dollars, right?
Salute to the BX. Go ahead,
Right,
sis.
right. So my thing is, if that shit ain't true, you addressing the shit out of that. Like, fuck out of here, don't be putting no accusations on me, because you know Remy still hood. She can't have that shit. She still fucking hood. So this is why I would say I believe it. And then look, they got pictures up wearing the same fucking colors and every motherfucking thing. Like,
I probably say, you know how many times her and either the block captain wore the same colors? Mommy,
what?
mommy, if you don't remember, please just say you don't. I swear to God. Remember the day, right? When Remy was doing the interview, right? And she had Easy the block captain and he was
And
battling with
Hitman
him and
Holler.
Holler. What I kept saying to you,
I
this
ain't
is
gonna lie
before
to
the
you. When she did
allegation.
that, hold on. I ain't gonna
Oh no,
lie to
no,
you.
no, baby, look.
At first, I thought it was
Mommy.
I thought it was gonna be her and Hitman.
No, no, no. But what was I telling you? I said, Mom, look how she's staring at Easy the block captain.
No,
I
you
kept
no. We both were saying, look how she's staring at Hitman Holler. Cause remember, she was on his side. She was going against Easy at first.
now
She
she'll
was
never go to
all
Easy. Easy
for
been her
Hitman.
artist. They been had that contract signed.
Well, at
He
that
battled
time,
he battled Hitman to get that contract, basically.
right? But at that time, she was all on Hitman. I think she fucked both of them. Cause when she was on Jason Lee's, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought both of them. I think both of them tore it up. Cause when she was on Jason
They
Lee's,
piped it.
when she was on Jason Lee thing and he was interviewing her and Hitman, you see how they was talking? The little
Mm.
shit they were saying. That when he gave them the gold, when he gave what you call it, the golden dick, she was all like she was jerking it off and shit.
What?
Yeah, and
Hmm.
they was giving subs, like they was doing subs. He was like, yeah, and it was crazy. I was like, yep, he banged that out. So this,
Shout out
you
to
know what he
Remy
did?
Martin for felon. That's a if it's true,
I mean,
I
I
know
don't
it's
think
true.
she
I believe
failed.
it's
I
true. That's
won't
a
say she
failure.
fell. I won't listen. Listen, let me tell you something. I won't say Remy Martin failed because at the end of the day, motherfuckers cheat every motherfucking day.
Get the fuck
Mm.
out of here with that shit. We talk about a lady that violated. She got caught cheating. We not putting niggas in it.
We
We
put
talking about a
everybody in
female
it,
that got caught cheating.
but she's not the only person in the world.
But that's the only person in the world we talking about, though.
But listen,
Don't
I'm
try to
gonna go
take credit
even
away.
further. I'm gonna go even further. Is this culture? Cause y'all remember Jada Pinkett and she had the little rendezvous with the little young boy, and then they just came.
With August
Yeah, and then they saying that Miss Marjorie slept with
Andrew
the cook,
Salute.
right, the cook and the bodyguard. So is this a thing where women are cheating on their husbands now?
No, let me say something, Jayla. You know what it
Huh?
is? It's the industry. So in the industry, the way they put it is, as
Mm-hmm.
long as it don't get if it leak, it leak. But
Right,
they cheat on each other on a regular. Son, every couple in the industry is busting somebody else's ass.
right.
Especially if they're down with the fucking code. They're able to choose and fuck
You,
whoever the fuck they want.
you got a lot of people saying this Remy and Papoose shit is a whole hoax.
You never know, but I doubt it. Remy, I don't think Remy would.
I don't think so. I don't think she would allow. She would. No woman want to be put out there like that.
Right.
Even
So
if.
that means that means Jada. That means you believe that she really busting his ass.
I think that they definitely something was going on. I think so, but I don't know if y'all remember. Remember that show Remy and Papoose had? Remy always gave me this energy like she didn't
Like she
respect.
didn't want him. She used to
Thank
talk to
you,
him crazy.
thank
Like,
you,
oh,
Ted.
you can't tell me what to do. This is what I want to do. And then, he wanted the baby and shit. And she was like, oh, I'm not ready. And this, that, and the third. Then
Mm-hmm.
she wound up fucking pregnant. And then, what I'm saying? She used to talk to Papoose like he wasn't shit.
Crazy. Facts.
Like she
Yeah,
didn't like him.
yeah,
And I was going to get to that. She used to, oh, and then the way she used to look at him. She used to look at him like she wanted to say, nigga, get the fuck out of my face type shit.
right.
So
You
that's
look
why
at
I
me
said,
like that sometimes.
yeah, so y'all, so all right, so the men in the chat, y'all think Papoose stayed loyal and faithful the whole fucking time she was in jail?
Facts. I got faith. I'm not 100% sure, but I got faith.
I
I
think
I
he
I,
may
I,
have,
I think he was being off for them 6 years, 7 years she had.
I doubt it.
but even if not, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he held it down. You know what I'm saying? Like even in relationships. So let me ask y'all something, yeah, the Morrisons. Do you? Because as people, let's talk about this. We lust. We lust. You understand now? If you're gonna move forward with that, it's something different. But what kind of things make you want to step out? Like what bound? Like where do couples reach out where they ready to step out? You know what I'm saying? And if
Uh-huh.
you and if you together, um, would y'all rather somebody cheat or get a divorce and then take care of your business?
I would rather, like I said,
Get a
I'm gonna let
divorce.
you know. I'm gonna let you know. Like, listen, this ain't working out. Like, cause first you get a couple chances, and I go both ways. When you let your mate know how you feel, you want shit to change, shit to go different, and then it's like the shit is still the same. Then you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It's either you do what you feel you need to do because that motherfucker wasn't listening or showed you that he gave a fuck about how you felt. That's why some people do it because some people feel like, oh, she don't care, so I don't care, or he don't care, so I don't care. But see, me, I'm the type of person like, for instance, me and artists, we've been together for 13 fucking years. And when I tell you I love this man with everything fucking in me to the point where even when I get upset, I don't think about cheating on him. Like it's so
Right.
real, it's so sad. I be feeling I be feeling weird sometimes because I don't even like looking men in their face. Because you know,
Mm,
men is just wicked. Men will split. I've seen niggas do. Oh, look. She looking at me. She want this. Like,
right.
like only if you fucking know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even like looking men in their face. Like I can't like when I see my
You like,
friends.
nigga, I looked at you because you ugly as shit.
No, but sometimes that's just a natural habit for people. Sometimes you just you look in your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
you know when I see my even when I see my homegirls, when I see them doing their little shit, and I be like, yo, like what are you getting out of this? Like how is that fun? And I tell people all the time, don't do shit that you don't want done to you. Like cause you don't get me wrong, you got some bitches that will dead ass be like, listen, it is what it is. This is what I'm gonna do. But the moment your nigga do it, all hell breaks loose.
Right.
And I don't think that shit is cool. But I feel like if you love somebody so much, it shouldn't be easy to cheat. Even if you break up with them today, bitches be texting niggas. What 3 days later? Like, bitch, this nigga had to have been on your list, cause ain't no fucking way you just broke up with your nigga and that easy. You know what I'm saying? You're okay. You can have a whole full blown bitch. No, cause I'm still stalking.
Right.
You feel me? I'm still stalking. That's not a no. That's not enough time for me. I'm still stalking. Like, so I would agree with you, babe. Remy did real bad. She did bad because
Yeah.
I,
if only, mommy, only if it's a fact, she did bad.
Yeah.
especially
Remy
with
did
me. I mean, it
bad.
don't matter. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. See, that's the only part that I hate about what people are saying. Oh, because of who it was, or oh, she's because he's her worker, or because this and the third. It don't matter. You can't help who you like. Like never judge, and that's my thing. If she likes, so what? That man had to be doing
She don't
something
like that
before he.
nigga. She just wanted some new dick because she was fuck with the same nigga for a long time. She just wanted new dick, and he look a little bit like Pat. That's all it is. When it comes to
Well, I ain't
females,
gonna lie to you.
when it comes to
Let me tell you
females,
something.
y'all just be wanting new dick. Y'all don't give a fuck about the nigga. Y'all just want new dick.
Let me tell you something. Me wanting new dick ain't gonna have me wearing the same color as the new dick. Nigga, new dick is just new dick. Like,
Oh, talk to him, Tay.
okay, new dick is just new dick. New dick ain't we gonna be twinning and taking pictures and shit. That's not
They
what you
in
do with I just need a little piece of new dick. That's what you do with somebody that you like, that you're interested in.
y'all in a full blown relationship when y'all start wearing matching outfits.
Real shit and pose and taking
Facts.
pictures.
Yeah.
Nigga, something else is there.
Hmm. And
Big
they
Cat
out.
John, you said her thong sweat with easy rap.
Nasty work on Remy. Nasty work.
And who knows? They probably been had a thing. They probably been, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? And then it just came out.
Nah, she just basically met that nigga through some act.
Right, but I'm talking about from when he first came out. Remember, she started going to all Smack shows. So who knows? They probably was flirting and shit. And the next thing you know, boom. Boom shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka.
Boom shaka to the locker. He locked her. I don't know if he locked her or if she locked him, but shit.
Shit.
I just wanna know if Papoose, if that's true, if he really if I just wanna know if that's true, if he really fuck the black captain up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. He put hands on. He put hands on. That's a fact. It's out there. You gotta Google it.
Yo, you see how that nigga Papoose box?
Yeah, he
I'll
ain't. Yeah.
fuck him up. What you talking about? I'll fuck him up. What you talking about?
I hear you, babe. You know you a 10 something, up, babe. I hear you.
My two rib shots and an uppercut. I'm done. I ain't gotta fight that long.
That's on a straight up.
Can I ask y'all ladies another question? If y'all not finished, y'all finished?
We here.
Yeah, yeah, we hear it.
So a week ago, right? They had the fucking McDonald's 50-cent burgers, White Castle 5
Nope,
cent burgers.
Wait,
nope.
answer the question. Ask the question again. I didn't hear it.
A week
Not just
ago,
as only love. Kids
they
swear
had
to George.
50-cent burgers and and McDonald's and 10-cent burgers
No,
in
one
White
cent.
Castle.
1 cent.
Yeah,
Uncle
now
Ralph, them little
I'm about to
kids.
say yeah, the White Castle burger was 1 cent.
It was Wendy's, not White Castle.
It was White Castle too.
Oh, I ain't hear about White Castle. I only heard
Yeah, it
about
was White Castle too, baby. It was White Castle. A penny for a burger.
Leave it up to me. I'll say they was trying to they was testing out fake meat. Seeing what it do to people.
I ain't get
Hey,
one
I don't give
burger.
a fuck. I don't give a
I
John
ain't
fuck.
was
buying no
shooting.
penny burger. Nigga, I ain't buying no 50-cent burger, nigga. I'll let that shit bypass.
Yo, you wanna know something that was so funny? So it was a girl. She was like, "Y'all bugging. I don't know why y'all ain't go get these 50-cent burgers. Look at this. They went crazy. Look, you ain't never seen a double cheeseburger cheese melted all the way like this. Bitch took a bite out of it, started chewing and swallowed. Bitch started coughing. That shit was hilarious.
No,
Started
I'm
coughing
telling you.
crazy. But it's people doing videos on it like big high people. They like don't eat them burgers. They was like for the next 4 days or something. Don't eat no burgers from Wendy's or McDonald's. That's not real meat. Either it's human meat they trying to sell, or the kids, or they
That's what
trying to.
that's what I want to ask. I could be
Right,
bugging.
Uncle
I could be
Ralph? Yeah,
bugging.
this shit crazy.
Look, I could be bugging. I could be bugging. Was there ever a national burger day?
It was, but the burgers wasn't nationally 50 fucking cent.
Yeah, that's crazy.
50
It was
cent?
never one
Mine,
motherfucking
$10.
cent.
You could feed the whole house with burgers.
National Burger Day used to be with like Taco Tuesdays type shit. Like National Burger Day, you go get you a burger or two or something. It was never no fucking 50-cent burgers.
First off, a penny a burger, right? That means with $1, you could get 100 burgers.
That's wicked. Ain't
That's
that's not
crazy.
Where
Nigga,
y'all
50
getting all
cent,
this meat from
50
though? Where
cent,
y'all
50
getting all this
burgers.
meat from?
I told y'all where
If
they got
one
it from.
person go in there and be like, "Let me get 100 burgers," how is it gonna be enough for the rest of the 1,000 people?
You know it's so crazy, right? Like I said on my the light show, if you pay attention, right, you can see what's going on. Like I told y'all, right? Bill Gates. Last month, Bill Gates done bought 270,000 acres of land. That's damn near every farm in the US besides one. Meaning Bill Gates owned every farm in the US besides one. So I look at it like if you're gonna buy all this farm and then you know what you do after that, right? The nigga turn around and approve fake meat. So you gonna buy every farm, damn near every farm in the
And
United
then
States
approve
of
fake meat.
America and then approve of fake meat. So did you buy them farms to make sure real meat don't get out?
And it's not even only about the meat, babe, because if you think about it, what you really will get from a farm is the vegetables and the fucking fruits and shit, right? So this is why now they got seedless watermelons, seedless grapes, seedless this. What, bitch? That's not what a seed's at. Like,
So why?
but
Right.
then they got it to people. They got people thinking like they got people thinking like, oh, they cut the watermelon and just pluck the seeds out. But what about the watermelons that come whole and it's a seedless whole watermelon? What about that?
Cause them shits
But
are
see,
grown. Them watermelons are grown in a motherfucking lab under light. Them
yes,
shit's
but
not
I'm speaking
grown in no
on.
forest. Them shit ain't grown on no farm. That
And
shit
you
ain't
want me
grown.
to let me
Look,
tell
back in the days, we that y'all who remember Green Thumb?
green what?
Green Thumb. Where all the old ladies had their own little thing. They grow their food. They grow their vegetables. It's called Green Thumb.
I gotta look into that.
Yeah,
That's
me
actually
too.
Now, you know what's so funny, right? Y'all remember. Y'all just don't remember. Y'all never walk past a gate and they got all the wooden box they built, but they it growing food in it. It's called Green Thumb. That's classy. Come on, talk.
okay.
But we can't even grow our own food no more without permission.
But look, let me tell you something. They got it. If you go on YouTube or Instagram and all that, they showing you. They're literally showing you how to start growing your own vegetables and your own fruits right in your motherfucking house.
Facts.
And everything you need is right there on Amazon. They
Yo
showing
ass
you,
to
and
get in
this is
trouble
why.
though.
And this is why. Talk to him, Tizzle. No such thing as a seedless fruit. That's a
Yo
fact.
ass to get in
And
trouble. You start growing too much. You better be growing once.
that's true. But this is why they starting to. This is why now he's buying the farms because he know that no, this is why he allowed the fake fruit and all of that because he know that it's possible for people. He know people is catching on. Soon that nigga gonna stop. Soon everything is gonna be stop
Soon that nigga gonna have chicken wings, right? You
with
talk to
no
the chicken
bone,
wings, right? You better hop in the pot. Them bitches cook themselves.
with
Hop in
no
the pot.
bone, with no bone. Notice every time I go to used to go to
Shit, they say
Applebee's,
hop in the pot.
boneless chicken wings. What? That's impossible. Get the fuck out of my face. And then when you do get the boneless chicken wings, them shits don't look nothing like chicken wings. Get the fuck out of here.
Them
Facts.
shit be mad big. I be scared of them shits. Yeah.
Especially the
Them,
ones that
them,
BBQs.
them shit look like
Oh,
what's
the
the
henny
biggest bird in
wings
the
is
world?
good.
What's the biggest bird in the world?
Ostrich.
Shit
Ostrich.
like ostrich wings, nigga. Them shit be in the back. So the shit be so big. Now you only when you buy a package, niggas only 7 in it. Cause the shit so big.
And that seven is $28.
That's $28.
Yo,
28 motherfucking dollars.
I only eat thighs and legs now. I ain't had no wings, flings, and I don't know how long. Your food is so expensive. It's crazy.
It's
Yo,
crazy.
it's very expensive.
Yes.
Very expensive. I
Soon it's gonna be very hard to get. That's what it's boiling down to. Soon it's gonna be very hard to get. That's why if a lot of
Let me
people
tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all. Let me say something. Right. So you know how sometimes you just sitting down or laying down or whatever. You just like fucking zone out with just so many thoughts in your mind. Right. So
Right.
I don't understand is chicken is fucking chicken, right? Beef is fucking beef, right? So why is it that they feel a need to have so many different brands of chicken, like Purdue, or like the Stop and Shop brand, or like fucking give me another one, Nature's
Mm.
Promise,
yo,
or
Big Cat, let's shoot the 5. What up, Big Cat? Let's shoot the 5. Fuck you talk about, son. Let's shoot the 5, nigga. Shout
so
out to Big
so
Cat.
so so. Jamaica sold their land to China. Bill Gates ain't Chinese. That's crazy. So,
Shout to
so,
Big Cat.
and how people listen to a software developer telling you that we need to get y'all don't hear me though. Facts, Andrew. Oh, how about this? Oh, damn. Look, I'm always jump right. Andrew Tyson. Like so many different brands of chicken. So many different brands of fucking meat. I don't fucking get it. And then certain places you go, right? Wingettes is supposed to be literally just cut up chicken wings, cut through the middle. Bloop, bloop. Why when you fry them, like for some, like yo, I would never lie to you. For some reason, Purdue chicken wings fry better than any other chicken wings. Stop and Shop brand, Tyson. That Tyson in a bag is disgusting. I hate it. Can't stand it.
Yeah,
It's always so fatty. Like wow, right? Then you got like yo, it's just so fucking sickening. Like I be saying, and then they all different prices. Why the fuck it can't be the same price? I'm confused. Make it make sense. Because the different prices is the brand. So Purdue costs way more than the Stop and Shop brand, but the Stop and Shop brand is expensive too, right? But then you got Purdue that I said Purdue. You got Purdue that be like with no antibiotics and this that, and the third. How the fuck we know that? This motherfucking wings is the same size as my arm when I fold it. Bitch, them wings are shot the fuck up. Remember back in the days you had regular chicken wings? The little small, nice, medium sized chicken wings. Now these shits is huge.
Now you
Shit is
got
wicked.
airplane wings. It's just the airplane wings.
Shit is wicked. And then they just announced it on the news today. What was the fucking robot? Now they got robot police in Times Square riding around. What the fuck that robot gonna do? Did y'all see
yeah.
how did y'all see it?
I didn't see it. I got to take a look at it, but I've been seeing them shits everywhere though, like on different places. That's crazy.
Queen, they just brung out a robot police patrol. Um, it's supposed to be an officer, but it's a robot that rides around, rolls around, whatever it do, wheel around in Times Square. One robot. I'm confused on what the fuck the robot is supposed to do.
I don't know, but you know them kids,
Fuck
man.
your ass up if you get out of line. That's what it's supposed to do.
Shit for brain. Salute, Big Cat. Thank you. We fuck with you even more.
Yeah,
It's gonna
no.
get stolen. That's what's gonna happen. 5K in the trash. Facts. Like yes. And then look. Listen. I'm mad. I'm about to snitch on myself, Andrew, because 1 minute the oxtails was fucking $15 a pound.
Them shits is $30 now, girl.
Girl, do you know when you go to
Son,
Western Beef? I just went to Western Beef today, girl. And I got 15 pounds of oxtails, two big full ass bags of oxtails for 89.95, girl.
Oh my God, girl. Did they at least have meat on them? Because that's the other thing you order
Oh
from
my
these restaurants.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The meat on these sides of these motherfucking oxtails, baby.
Okay.
Thickalicious. Thickalicious.
Right.
But it comes in a box. So like you gotta get the box, put it in your cart, take it to the butcher, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
they'll like cut it up for you and shit. But when I say beautiful, I mean beautiful. At first I was like, hold on. But then I'm like, I
You
ain't have a tail in a minute. Let me just holler at it real quick. Cause usually for the box, that shit like 149.
yo, Big Cat, you don't know about no goddamn oxtails, man.
so
But everything going up.
chicken like the Jamaican style?
I make them the Jamaican style way. I can make them the Spanish stew style way, and I can make them, isn't it? And I could make them the southern way, like my way.
Yeah, that's what's up. I don't be cooking like that, girl. That's what I'm saying. I mean, yo, what?
Let me tell you something. I've been cooking since I was 9, right? My family, they
Hmm.
used to, they used to have me. They used to literally have me doing like I was the one to cut up the greens and cut the cheese and stuff. So I was always there watching, right? And then one day I was just like, I could do it, right?
Nah, Jada. I don't think Jada know how to cook, man.
One day, one day I was like, I could do it, right? And my mom let me cook. I hooked it up. I made some collard greens. I made some baked mac and cheese. Ever since I made my collard greens and my baked mac and cheese, every time my family have a function, they be like, Tay doing the greens and the mac and cheese. Every time I'm doing something, they be like, you cooking? And fly over
Facts.
here.
I know that's right.
But
Yeah,
that's when
we,
I had enough time on my hands. So now I don't cook like I know like I used to because you know
But
what I'm
yeah, you need
saying?
to get back to that.
If I get some time for work, shit, I'd rather
Well,
cook.
I need you to take a whole week off so you can cook.
I'm happy we talking about this because that's the thing. We was in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, watching them how to cook and stuff like that, snapping
That
peas
ass.
and cutting up collard greens and shit. It wasn't no diced collard greens. You had to cut them shit up, wash them, all that.
Everything. Everything. And it's
Fact.
so real. My daughter picked up my habits because
Nah, she got
I
that
didn't
from
cook
me.
it since I was 9 and now my daughter cooks. She makes
That's
fried pork chops, rice,
Yeah.
corn,
Man, look at the
everything.
oxtails.
Fried
Look at the ox.
chicken.
Yo, big
Oh
cat. Look at the ox.
yeah, see those are nice size oxtails right there, boy.
size.
There's a
Hell,
big boy. There's a big bag.
And that's only one bag. I got two of those sizes for
Oh, you got
89 cents.
another? Oh, so you want to make stuff? I want stuff for breakfast.
Nigga, I ain't make no oxtails for breakfast.
You gonna do what I asked you to do?
when you order them in the Jamaican restaurants now, they don't be that big. Them shits be nothing but bones.
Yo, right
Yeah.
now, do you know right now if you go to the Jamaican spot and order oxtail plate, that shit $20 for like four oxtails?
Hell yeah.
Four
For
oxtails and like 5 cups of rice.
right.
Like they give you more rice than any fucking thing. Like get out of here.
And you got to pay extra for the plantains and all that shit. These folks crazy, bro.
Like that's why I was talking like I think it was like my live before last when I was
Uh-huh.
saying I was about to start fasting. Starting next month. That's why I'm eating all I can eat right now, all the beef, all the chicken. I can eat right now because next month I'm on my healthy shit. I'm on my healthy journey, and I told my kids, y'all think I'm gonna be eating healthy, and y'all not? No. What type of parent would I be? I'm sitting here eating healthy because I don't think the food is right, but my
Nigga said, I'm
kids
not
think it is.
trusting Big Cat in the kitchen. Hell no. That nigga Big
You
Cat could
never
make you
know,
some.
Big Cat. Oh
Big
my
Cat
God.
could make some good noodles. He can
Big
make some.
Cat,
He
we
can boil you
here.
some good eggs.
We here.
Shout out to
You
Big
never
Cat.
know, Big Cat. Tell them stop hating, my boy.
He can make some. He can boil you some good eggs and make some good noodles. That nigga Big Cat don't know how to cook, man.
Right. I'm
Big
cleaning
Cat,
shit.
I bet you fried whiting and some greens with hot sauce. Lord, Uncle Ralph, you better chill, my boy. I was
Right.
just about to get some whiting today. But for some reason now, the whiting ain't the same like it used to be either. Them
Yeah,
shits is, huh? Go ahead, Jayla.
it tastes funny.
And them shits is smaller than, I don't know what. And then it's barely meat on it now. And then for some reason, when I used to eat whiting back in the days, I never fucking tasted a bone.
Yeah.
Now, when I eat it, it's like I can't enjoy it because now I just keep feeling them little bones. Why am I feeling that?
Yeah.
Some whiting is so they like they some of them be smaller than my fucking hand.
Right. And that should be like 7.99 a pound or some shit. Yeah.
Facts.
That ass. I paid $15 for what? I think 6 pieces. I said what? I just paid
Wow.
$15 for 20 pieces. The fuck?
And you don't in a bag, right? You know the ones that they sell in the store?
The frozen ones.
Yeah.
I hate him.
I
I
that's
I used to let me tell you. I used to get the frozen ones, and I'm gonna tell you why I used to get the frozen ones. I used to get the frozen ones because if you realize when you get the fresh whiting,
mm-hmm.
it's hard to bake them. Like, cause they so thin. But the shit that's so weird is the frozen
Whitey.
ones is
You
mad
talking about,
meaty.
you talking about whitey fish? Or I'm bugging.
Yes,
Copy.
the frozen ones is for some reason is way more meatier. I don't understand it.
Right.
You know the best spot
And
to
then
get
and then
whiting fish from?
hold on, look. They're easy when you bake it. It don't fall apart. But let me tell you something. I saw some shit on YouTube when they
Mm-hmm.
were telling you. They were saying stop getting the fresh fish. Stop getting. They said the best fish is the frozen fish. I said, bitch, what?
Not
That
for
shit,
me.
you know, it got
Oh,
like
you're
an
right.
iron.
White would be too bony for me, but it does taste good as hell with that hot sauce. That's a fact.
So the
Andrew
best
must
whitey
got the
fish,
thing of
it
like
come
eight
from.
weeks.
If anybody know
Nah.
about that fast food spot called Crowns, that's the best whiteys in the world.
I want y'all to all seven in the chat.
Um,
Type in your favorite dish to make.
salute. I'm 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 cleaning the chicken right now. So as soon as I do, I will.
Jayla, you right here. You could just say it.
My favorite dish to make is spaghetti. Everybody love my spaghetti, and everybody love how I fry chicken.
Yeah, I'm about to say spaghetti with that chopped meat with some sauce. Whoa!
With some sausages.
And might don't forget the garlic bread.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. Can't forget the bread.
What's your favorite thing to make Taya eat?
That's
And
crazy because I cook everything. But my favorite thing to make, damn.
Takis. I mean tacos.
It
My
used to
bad.
be it used
Tacos.
to be shut up. It used to be it used to be Big Mac and cheese and jerk chicken.
mm,
Um but my steak is my favorite of all fucking times. Like I could fry the shit out of a steak, I could bake the shit out of a steak. I cook everything good, but my favorite meal honestly is
Harder than ham.
pork chops, white rice, and pork and
mm.
beans.
Oh,
You
okay,
like pork
okay.
and beans?
Yo, that
Well,
mix right there is amazing.
yeah.
Big Cat
What?
say Andrew be sweating all the food. Oh yeah, and everybody also loves my Spanish rice and peas, which I call
Mm,
it gandules or something like that. Gandules, some shit.
I
okay.
like white rice, baked chicken, and broccoli. I
Oh,
eat that
okay.
every day.
What's your favorite part? The cut of the steak. What's your favorite part? Of the I like porterhouse or
My
T-bone.
my my favorite cut of the steak is motherfucking ribeye. I
Oh,
have to have a
all right.
ribeye. It used to be T-bone, but a
Yeah.
ribeye or filet mignon, Lord,
The filet mignon is
tear it up. Telling you, you throw that garlic and that thyme. What?
mm,
You know what I want to try? I want to try asparagus.
I love it. All what is grilled
Hey,
asparagus?
I don't know. Yo, I always see people tearing that shit up. I got some people that say it's nasty, but more people say it's good than nasty. And then when I
Right.
see them making it, cause like what I if I don't know how to make something, like I'm a quick learner when it comes down to cooking. So when I see
Mm-hmm.
people making certain shit, I be like, okay, I'll make it their way the first time, and then I learn how to master it my own way, how I want it, the second, third, fourth time. So I've been watching them with the asparagus. One day I bought asparagus. I ordered it off Amazon. I was so tight because I got it. I put it in the fridge, and the next day when I went to go make the shit, it was not. It was not fresh.
Yeah, you gotta use that shit immediately. That's what I was just about to say. You gotta cook it.
It wasn't fresh. So I was like, what the fuck? And I never bought it again. But every time I watch it, the shit just tastes so fucking good. And I forgot, I'm just remembering that me, artists, and um Trays, and I think Velo said he was gonna jump in. It was supposed to have a cook off, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I might make them do it because I don't want to hurt their feelings. They're gonna be like,
Oh,
"Oh, that's because you a
Get
lady."
the fuck out of here.
who else was
Minute, minute. Yo, first off, men is the best chefs in the world. Shorty Pop. Men is
wow.
the best
Facts,
chefs
Uncle
in the
Ralph.
world.
Ribeye.
That's known chef.
Nah, you know what, Jayla? I realized that. That's sort of a fact. I
Right.
won't say the best chefs, but what I will say is, it's sort of
Men
a
is the best
man's
chef.
touching. Like when a man know how to cook, they tears it up.
Yes.
Because when artists cook, like if I don't feel like cooking, and when artists cook, it's a whole different flavor for mine. It's a whole different. It's just
Yeah,
it's
when I
like
cook,
it's like
you be thirsty. Even the kid, they be like, I want daddy to do this. Yeah, I'm a chef of the house. Stop playing.
now see it be the jealousy for me.
Okay. I'm the only one who cooking here. One day, John said he wanted to cook some chicken. He took that shit out the pack and started seasoning it, girl. And it was some leg. He ain't put no vinegar. He ain't try to clean it or nothing. I said that was the last. You about to put that shit right in the grease, girl.
Cause you know some people, I
Stop
know a lot.
hating on John. John
I
probably
know
cook better than your ass. Stop
I
hating
know
on
a
my
lot of
bro.
people. I real life know a lot of people that really do shit like that though. I know a lot of people that that they be like, why you rinsing it off? They clean it before they package it. They clean it and all this shit.
No,
Bitch,
they
you know how
don't.
long it was sitting on the shelves or something? We don't know that.
Right. That's why I
Cause
don't care.
I ain't gonna lie, the oyster tissue. I don't like when you wash the meat out. I always figure it's already clean.
no, I
Nah,
have to wash the meat out. But they do say by law, like, like, you never know how restaurants do things until you actually end one. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
And
fact.
every time, and you know, restaurants they got mad chicken to make. They rinse that shit one time, and then like when it's all the chicken is just in the fridge, and they keep dropping chicken each time they drop the chicken, they just throw that shit in the flour and put it in the fryer because they rinsed it off. You know what I'm saying? But the shit that bothers me is the fact that all right, granted it's rinsed off, but from y'all rinsing it off, the it's still excess water and blood that's leaking to the bottom. So now you got
right,
a whole thing of chicken with just in its own blood and the water that's leaking off of it. So it's like to me the bacteria is still on it. This is why I feel like you should still wash it out. But what they say, oh, a certain degree of the oil kills all bacteria or germs.
right. Nah, fuck that. You gotta keep and all that.
Already
That shit is
bugging. Gotta watch that meat. That's a fact. You never had chicken with feathers on it.
right. Oh,
Right. That's
scratch.
the worst. I hate seeing that shit.
Right. So what do you
Me,
think?
I get vinegar and salt, or I'll
Uh,
do vinegar and salt, or I'll do if I don't have no more lemons in my fridge, I always keep lemon juice. I'll get the lemon juice and clean it off like that. I don't be playing.
or apple
Mm-mm.
cider vinegar on mine, you know? Yeah.
Yo, one day, y'all. Let me tell y'all a story. One day,
Mhm.
my son X, she came here. She wanted to cook a Sunday dinner for us or whatever, right? So, um, I'm trying to think if we was off that day because we was all here. I don't think it was Sunday. It wasn't Sunday. It was a day me and artists both had off, and we was just here chilling. So she like, I want to cook for you. I'm like, okay. So she brings over some turkey wings. She was making turkey wings, collard greens, and something else, right?
Mhm.
Now she opened up the pack of turkey wings. I'm in my living room. She's in my kitchen. Now my
Mhm.
living room, and my kitchen is kind of close, but it's not
Mhm.
that close to where if you open up a pack of meat, you should be able to fucking smell that shit.
Right.
So
Oh,
I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? I'm like, I go in the kitchen. I'm like, is that the turkey wings? She was like, yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. All you gotta do is clean it with vinegar. But me, knowing me, I'm a cooker, bitch. If I can smell that meat from way in a different room, that's a
yeah.
problem. That's fine.
Facts.
So she soaked it in vinegar, whatever, cleaned it off, put it in the pan. Barely had season on it. Threw that bitch in the oven. She started making the collard greens, no meat.
No smooth turkey.
You know that girl made her and her kids a plate of food. She made my son a plate of food. He left there, didn't even eat it. Made all of it. We looked at them turkey wings. Them turkey wings was the color of Madonna.
No, they wasn't. Girl,
Some
girl,
motherfucking turkey wings was the color of Madonna, and they looked as slimy. They didn't look like I said never. The fuck, I was like, girl, no, I'm not ready to eat your girl. I'll eat some later. that whole pan of turkey wings went in garbage. And artists love turkey wings. Like that's like literally his favorite food.
Right.
We ain't touched that shit.
Hell
Hell
no,
fucking
turkey
no.
to be light skinned. It's supposed to be a dark brown, like a nice brown. Yeah. Oh
Right.
shit.
We ain't
Right.
touched that shit.
Yeah. You gotta actually season turkey wings the night before. So that season that's tricky.
Right. Can marinate.
Right. That's why everybody buys and shit.
Exactly. I was just about to say that because no, no, bitch. I
You
was
got
like,
people.
no. I was like, no, the fuck you did not. No, you didn't. In
Mhm.
my head. My son was like, am I eating that shit? But
Right.
that's how you know. You could do that in somebody else's house. Oh my God, I can only imagine
What
what you
you
do in
get?
your house.
Man, people who make a meal without cleaning their kitchen. You know, we was raised that you clean your kitchen and everything before. Girl, they be cooking with the animals and shit.
Right.
What?
Jayla, and I was so pissed because I kept coming in my kitchen because, see, me, I'm the type of person I can't clean and filth. I mean, I can't cook and filth. So
Oh
if I'm
no.
cooking and I'm making a mess, I clean as I go. But she was just, I'm like, you too big to be making this big, much of a mess in somebody else's kitchen and not cleaning up as you go. So she was like,
Right.
oh, don't worry, I got it, I got it. Once everything is together and on the stove and in the oven and everything, I got it. I mean, she had cheese everywhere, everything everywhere. And this girl left, her kids that ate, and she left. I come in my kitchen. My kitchen was a hot fucking mess. I
I
told my
bet.
son, I said, motherfucker, you gonna clean this motherfucker. Because I be goddamn if I'm gonna clean them after yo ho cooking this nasty ass motherfucking food.
And she don't know how to cook. Like them turkey be raw. Oh my god.
Yo, you know what's crazy, Andrew? Fact, Uncle Ralph, turkey wings gotta fall off the bone. If it ain't fall off the bone, it ain't right. But you know
Right.
what's crazy, Andrew? I've never had no. I tried it. I tried to make it myself for the first time, fried turkey wings, and I didn't like it. I don't know if it was because it was my first time and I didn't season it right. It was too like tough for me, and I was
Mhm.
so angry because everybody always said fried turkey wings. Even I know people that even get fried turkey for
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, and I've literally never had one. Every time I went, like, cause I'm always cooking. I never went to nobody's house for Thanksgiving. I went a couple times, but they just like me. We make our own. We do the regular turkey. We don't fry it, cause you know you need that big ass fry shit to do that for a turkey. But
Right.
this year, honey, I'm showing up. I'm gonna make turkey wings instead of a turkey, cause I'm not really a turkey fan. But
Me
that
too.
fried turkey, I'm going to buy me a fried turkey, and that's what the fuck I'm gonna have.
Right. That fried turkey is good.
I want to try it. But what y'all think, yo? You know they put up another like every other day, if not every day, is a new update on that fucking daycare case with the fentanyl.
That's why I fuck with you, sis, because I just was about to talk about that. Talk about it. Go ahead.
Yo,
Yeah.
first of all, they got it on camera that the husband, the bitch didn't even call the ambulance right away or the police when them kids was on that floor, one fucking dead and the other one suffering. She
Yeah.
called her husband.
Yeah.
She called her husband because she already knew what the fuck it was. She already knew what the fuck it was. So they got the nigga on camera coming to the house from wherever he was at. They got him on camera coming to the house and leaving out with bags and bags of stuff. But they know it had to be, the
Yeah.
shit. But the shit that behooves me is why would he leave one whole pound of a bag of fentanyl still inside the closet? If you took everything, if you was taking everything, it seemed like he set her up.
You think so, sis?
Cause why? Just listen. Why would he leave behind one bag?
Mm.
Why would you
I
leave behind one bag? And then not only that, nigga, why would you leave? Period.
right.
Why would you leave? Period.
Right.
And then the shit that's so weird is, okay, so if you go
Hmm.
to a daycare center, you call the police, oh, the kid is unconscious. The first thing on their mind is not going to be drugs because this
Right.
is a daycare center, right? The first thing on their mind is we need the ambulance here, get the kids out. I'm not searching the closets. I'm not searching nothing. They're going to leave and probably come back the next day or whenever they find out the cause of death or what they find was in the kid's system. Then they're going to
Hmm.
want to come, you know what I'm saying, to come check your fucking crib. But for them to automatically just have to just go up in your closet and shit and start searching around,
Hmm. Right.
like I'm not getting that part. That part is just not sitting well with me at all.
Right.
And then this nigga still on the run.
On
Still
the
on the
run.
run. You ain't come check for you ain't come say fuck that. That's my shit. I'ma hold it down and get your wife out of jail.
And
But
he's
you
done.
that's ridiculous because listen, this was a kid. A kid
Yeah.
died. And the other
Yeah.
what, two or three was in critical fucking condition. She about to do a quadruple bid.
A lifetime. That bitch ain't never coming home. But sis, this is my thing, right? That's your fault. Number one, this was your husband cousin. Yo, you know, sis, how much licenses you gotta go through to get a daycare? How the fuck
Yes.
y'all just fixing out everywhere? What this nigga told you? How much money y'all was getting? Yo, the whole thing is bad.
That's
Yo,
what I said. So now I'm starting to think, but see, the daycare that they was running, this is why I don't play with them home daycare shits. The daycare that they was running, I believe that was in their apartment. Because the cousin who is locked up with her right now,
mm-hmm.
he was living there. He was renting a room or some shit like that. Or he was their roommate or some shit.
Facts. I bet you the state of New York didn't know that. They didn't know. They didn't know he was renting a room for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
the whole.
yeah, I got it from the news. I guess they told that to the police because the news reporters they were saying the cousin for the husband, he was there living with them, renting out a room, and this and the third. That's where I got it from.
Right.
But
You
at
know
the
what
end
else?
of
Go ahead, Tizzle.
no, 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 go ahead.
You know another thing I heard. I'm gonna send it to you. I heard that one of the ladies said, one of the news reporters, she was a black lady. She said that they were illegal immigrants. How could it couldn't be if they was running a daycare, right?
Right. I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Because just like all these fucking immigrants that's coming to fuck up in here right now, right?
That,
They don't
mhm.
fucking check them for nothing. They are able to get shit quicker than we are in our own shit. It's
Right.
fucking weird.
Mhm.
Like if you think about it, how if you walk the fuck outside, just no fuck that. How many times did you walk into a black owned convenience store?
Mhm.
How many
Never.
times? How many
Never.
times did you walk into a store you saw nothing but black people, or the store was black owned?
Mhm.
Why every time it got to be an eye? They taking over. Don't get me wrong. I'm not racist at all. I'm just saying they get
Right.
shit quicker than we do. But it's like how? If y'all was immigrants and y'all came up here with no fucking you, I remember back in the days, my
Mhm.
homegirls, little dumb bitches, fast ass bitches for a little piece of change, used to
Heard
really
you.
marry Africans and shit
Mm-mm.
just to get bread. Nigga, that shit is on your record. That marriage shit is on your motherfucking record.
Right, right.
But
And
y'all
not
not
only
thinking about that shit. Y'all thinking about a little piece of change. Like a stranger at that. Somebody you don't even fucking know, but they want a visa just so they can get out here. They want a green card just so they can get out here and start their own motherfucking business.
mhm. And not give you shit because that little
And
5 or 6 they giving you that shit ain't nothing.
exactly. And Uncle Ralph said they
Mhm.
busted another daycare. Where at Uncle Ralph?
Oh, and
It
Queen.
was open. He was scared to touch it, but left it there around the kid. Who? Uncle Ralph, the cousin? Oh, right here. Who you talking about? The cousin, Uncle Ralph? I got you, big hat. Oh shit, I think I forgot how to do it that damn fast. Yeah. Oh, I know what to do.
Here you go. I can do that. You see
I
that
think
little
I
boy?
dropped it. I dropped it, Big Cat. What you said, sis?
I said, you see that little boy, girl? He was so cute. Like people was crazy.
Yeah, it's just wicked, yo. And then people, yo, and what makes it even sadder is, some people, you got a lot of people out there that's like me. When I had each of my kids I had, I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, fuck work. I'm gonna do it how I do it.
Mhm.
My kids gotta be a certain. My kids ain't going to daycare until they can tell me something.
Right.
Real shit. And then you got a
Mhm.
lot of people that think your kids is never too young for you to talk to them. Even when they can't talk back, they will
Mhm.
still have what you told them in their motherfucking ears. I promise you that. That's why people talk to the baby while the baby is in the belly. Yes, they did. Yes. That's why, and people talk to their kids. I just watched a little girl. I think she was smarter than me. Little girl was
Right.
like 6. Her mother was asking her questions, and she was
Mhm.
answering them. It was on Instagram, and I was like, "Wow, this is amazing. This is beautiful." But back to what I was saying, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. My kids need to know this. Why would them? All okay, okay. Hold on. Because if these drugs was in a closet, how the fuck every motherfucking kid that was there at that moment get a hold of it? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't think it was in the closet.
Mhm. I don't think so either. I think that they got so comfortable with bagging that shit up and all that that they just was careless with it.
Right. And me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know what the fuck fentanyl look like. But I just want to know because in my head it's like, what would make the kids feel it was okay to grab that?
No, what could have happened to Tizu? That shit is so powerful and tip of a fingernail. They could have just inhaled that shit. And
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. No. I don't think so. Because from what I understand, I could be wrong. Fentanyl comes in a pill, as a pill, I think.
not well.
So
It,
when they put it in, like, cause remember it was a time where so many people was dying from fentanyl from coke. They was chopping up fentanyl, chopping it up, misdosing it, and putting it in the coke, and it was fucking it was fucking killing people. But fentanyl is pills. It's in a pill form. It's not like it's
it's powerful. They put it down. They put it down there. You have to put it on the
yeah. But I think that. So wait, it don't come in a pill form. They found it
uh-uh.
on top of the kids' lockers with the compressor machine. Oh wow, see? Big Cat Salute King. They found Uncle Ralph said they found it on top of the kids' lockers with a compressor machine.
Yo, what's going on, man? I'm
Get
in
it,
the
brother
building.
Salute King.
I'm in the building. What's going on,
Big
Tizzle?
Cat, your audio is horrible.
It is?
Yeah, sound like a robot. You probably got dropped down and come back up.
It sounds like the Mario Brothers or something.
But yeah, this whole shit is crazy. But Uncle Ralph, it was. I'm still waiting for you to tell me where they busted another. All right, that's better. Where they busted another daycare at. They busted another.
In the building, man. Salute. Ayo, Tizzle, salute. This is my first time on your joint.
No, it ain't.
There it is.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, see, you always on a chat. I could have sworn you was on a platform
Yeah,
before.
nah, man.
Well, salute to you. Thanks for pulling up. What you think
Yeah,
about
no.
our little content?
Yeah, no, I'll be on some other type of timing, but let me land, right? Just in case if anybody wanna hit the link with me, y'all is welcome to, right? Um, Queen Jada, I seen you live, man. I wish you much prosperity, man. You feel me?
Yeah, appreciate you, Big Cat.
I'm,
Facts.
I'm not one to like just jump out in the public like that. Like I have social anxiety type shit. You feel me?
I understand that was me.
Huh?
So,
It still is me a little bit though. I ain't gonna hold you.
me too, bro.
It
You
still
know?
is. But but let me tell you something, Big Cat.
Yeah.
That's what that's what was holding me back, right?
Mhm.
But when I came in and everybody, I didn't give a fuck if it was 5 or 6 people. It was that sometimes it only take one. The
That's right.
love that you see, that the love that you feel when you get that support that you thought you wasn't gonna get, that shit just make you feel better, and it makes you know you're gonna get better and better. And as long as you keep going doing your thing, people is with you. I don't give a fuck if it's two. You just
That's
know you
right.
got two loyal people that's gonna always be there right when as soon as your shit say Big Cat going live. And it's gonna make you better just soon. You're not even gonna worry about the people that's in your chat. You just gonna start
But
feeling it.
the
And the
thing,
next thing you know, you look up, you got 20 in your chat or 50 in your chat.
right? You know, the thing is, the difference is you have love in your heart.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like I done gave up my life for a whole bunch of different shit. So I don't see it, and then I see the profit margin, and it doesn't make sense to me. So I'm definitely not gonna jump in that pool. You feel? Because I just you know, like I get that. Like I mean, mind you, I'm 32, so
Yeah, that's crazy. I was just about to ask you how old you was.
yeah, no,
Because let me
you know
tell
what I
you
mean.
something, you still have time to get that love back in your heart. You still have time. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what it is or what it was that made you,
I'm
you
gonna tell.
know,
Hey, look, hey, Tizzle, I'm gonna tell you something, right?
right,
My mama's still alive, so I definitely got heart in my heart. Like, you know, I got love in my heart. You know what I
right.
mean? Like it, you know, I already pre-called it, bro. But at the end of the day, man, it's like, yo, don't get it twisted, man. Please don't get it twisted, man. And that's why I fuck with artists because you know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing about artists, man. He wears his heart on his fucking sleeve like a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
And I do the same shit. I genuinely do the same shit. Motherfuckers, so like this like yo the one's pride is a terrible thing to waste.
It's a terrible fuck. Yeah, you ain't never lied.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that you can't have pride. You gotta have your fucking pride. I mean, what the fuck? But when you waste that pride, then that's terrible. I mean, that's bad news.
Right.
Don't waste your pride, but don't abuse it either.
That's a fact.
I'm a natural born Leo. You know what I mean? I got two beautiful children. And matter of fact, too, let's break off into that.
Okay,
'Cause
let's
I
go.
know you're a mother, and
Right.
my daughter just turned 12,
Right.
and she thinks that she's hot shit. You know,
Right.
she thinks
That's
she hot
the age.
shit. Like that. That ain't you know saying dad ain't the same how it used to be.
Right.
And
So,
then on top of that,
right.
me and her mother don't see eye to eye, so she tends to take the mother side. So how do
So,
I sit here and 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 you know what I mean?
so,
How do I settle with this jit?
so this is what I will tell you. Right. She's a girl. Normally, girls are daddy's girls, but and what I will say to you is Just keep being you. Just keep being the dad that you are, right? Because I'm gonna tell you why it's like that. It's like that because y'all are not together. You and the mother is not together. So she
But
said it.
I'm a horrible person though,
Why would you say that? Why do you think that?
because I'm self-absorbed. That's for starters. You know, do you know what self-absorption is?
I do, but let me tell you something, Big Cat. You see what you just said? You just admitted to your basically to your wrong. You just admitted that you know the type of person that you are. That's
Like
a
I
big
said,
step.
man,
That's
try
a
to.
hold on. That's a big step, Big Cat, because not too many people will do that. You got people that will that's fucked up people, and they won't even admit to it. They'll just look at it as, listen, they ain't doing shit wrong, and it is what it is. But you, on the other hand, you understand yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you don't mind putting it out there. But don't 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 just throw that on yourself. You're still young.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Because
Because
you're still
what?
young. You don't have because I can tell. Look, like by the way you speaking, right? You want different with your daughter. You want
Okay,
different,
all right.
right?
Tell her
But
that
right
though.
now,
Tell her that. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, you know, and the my point of distress is I didn't did like she's too she's at an age where she can't remember all the shit that I done did as a you know, and that brings me back to this very my shit. Hoes really ain't shit.
of course,
Like I
I'm
was telling
like,
Artie, bro, like what, bro, I was 17 when I met my girl. She was already married, bro.
oh damn.
I've been stepping, bro. My feet hurt, bro.
So what you doing now?
Forget about it. Forget about it. All I'm saying is, man, like my daughter, like my daughter is like, yo, if you could give me some advice, because I was talking to somebody earlier today, and I was like, yo, listen, man, this is my situation, and this is what I'm going through. Boom, boom, boom. I have a
Right.
son as well. See, my
Okay.
son, he's a little sad and he's heartwarming, you know.
Right.
Real talk, like he sets the beef to peace, you know. He's but this is the tender age. And I don't mean it, yo, tell me to shut up whenever you want to tell me to shut up because I'm a fucking you feel me?
No, I'm listening. Listen,
Listen,
you
man,
ain't
I pay
gotta
for
shut
this.
up. I'm here. I'm here. I'm all ears. I'm listening. This is what some people don't realize. Like sometimes people need an open ear. Sometimes people need somebody to shut the fuck up and just let them spill what they need to spill. You know what I'm saying? And
All
then
right.
you talk. You feel me? So you
So
good. You good. You
so
good.
as a former teenager, how were you with your dad? I mean, I don't know. Did you have a dad? I
So
didn't have a dad.
where's my charger? Where did it go that fast? So my
You know what I mean? Like I didn't have a pop.
so honestly, my biological dad, no, I've never met him, right? Never ever. But my dad, who I know of as my dad from birth, from when I was a baby that my mom had, yes, I know him, and to me, that's my father.
So what happened to your pop?
Um, from what
I
I
mean, you
heard,
don't. I mean, I'm just, what I mean,
no, 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 no.
like,
I'm
look,
the one speaking
my
about it.
pops took
Listen,
20
I'm the
plus
one.
bullets. I'm just
I'm the
saying.
one speaking about it. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So what happened was, well, right now he's deceased.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but what happened was he walked out. He left because my mom. He found out my mom was cheating, and you know he couldn't deal with that, so he left out. But the part that had me scarred for half my life was he was there to take care of my siblings, my older sister, my older brother. So they got to spend time with him. They got to tell me every time they tell me the type of guy he was and how he cooked good. Everybody tell me, "Oh, you get that cooking from your father," because oh my God, he used to throw down and this and the third, you know. And I used to get jealous. I used to feel away because I used to be like, even if my mom was doing what she did to you, you're still a father. You could have still found it in your heart to. You didn't have to be with her to come be with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people don't realize. You don't have to be around a mom to be around a kid. And I know my mom was a
Hey
detriment
yo,
mother.
I mean, I don't mean to cut you off, really, but you know, I I'm a city boy. You know, I'm from Queens and that. But I've been in Miami for a long time,
I've
long,
always
long,
wanted to
long,
go
long
to
time.
Miami.
That southern colloquialism is something you got to deal with.
Big Cat, are you easily bothered?
I'm easily bothered by my, the ones around me. I'm irritable.
I,
I'm what's the word? Uh, irritable.
right.
If I
And
if
that's
I, if
why
I
I
love
asked
you
that.
and you fucking pissing me off, yeah, I'm definitely gonna feel the type of way, But if I don't know you, go on about your business because you don't want our attention, man. You
So
really you really don't want our attention, and that's and it's prideful for me to say that because fuck it, man, I earned it. Who
so
the
this
fuck?
is what I want you to this is what I want you to know, right?
All right, go ahead.
I don't want you to feel like there's no longer a such thing of making it right with your daughter because she's only 12, but this is what I also want you to know. Don't blame her because the way it sounds to me is like the mom bashes you
Nah,
around
nah.
her.
What she been done that?
Right. So
You know,
this is why the daughter is reacting the way she's reacting because of whatever it is that her mother is saying about you around her. And then think about it. Y'all not living in the same household, meaning y'all don't see each other all the time, right? So now she gets to believing in what the mom say even more instead of feeling like she need to hear both sides. And then she is just 12. You got some 12-year-olds that grow up and they're a little bit more mature. Then you got some 12-year-olds that grow up and they are where they need to be at that age. But whenever they hear they mom talking about their dad, that shit goes in one ear and out the other. So I would blame the baby mother for that.
let me explain something to you, too. Since my daughter was born, she's been hell of adopted by us. And what I say by us, man, we come from poverty. When I mean by poverty, I'm not talking about American poverty. American poverty is way different from Colombian poverty, Belize
Hmm.
poverty, Jamaican poverty, hate. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's way different, bro. When you gotta when you gotta wake up, and then you gotta make chorizo or make whatever you gotta make. Listen, man, my mama was a gambler.
Right.
She had to gamble to get my diapers.
Right.
So on that Domino's board, on that Remy card,
Right.
it was super lit. My daughter knows that. She knows that. It's not. We're not gonna act like she doesn't know that. She knows that.
Right.
I mean, let's just be real, bro. Like, I mean, I didn't seclude the real from her.
Okay, but you always had what was needed though, right?
I mean, I can't agree nor disagree to that. You feel
Because
me?
I'm on live, Taylor, and take that in your room. Sometimes we have this thing to where we would, blame our parents, but we don't realize what they went through until we become parents. You get what I'm saying? So
No, no,
maybe
no, 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 no. Tizzle, I fuck with you, Tizzle. I fuck with you. I definitely fuck with you. But I'm
thank
not
you.
jacking that. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't jack that. Because I'm the type of person that I've never talked back to my mom. I never threw a fit or none of that shit. The
Right,
only time that I spoke up against my mom is when I was a parent myself. And I took understanding. I had to took that sobriety pill and I was like, wait a minute. This is not
right,
how shit goes.
right.
So I'm not jacking that. I'm not beating my daughter like you beat me. Like
And
my
see,
mom,
and see, that's where look, that's where you
come
need
on
to
now.
That's where you need to acknowledge yourself at, because a lot of people don't know how to do that.
But
You did not do to your
no, no,
children
no,
what
no,
was
no, no,
done
no,
to
no,
you.
Tizzle, you getting it misconstrued because we're talking about a 12-year-old girl and she don't fuck with her dad like that. And it's like, bro, what the fuck am I gonna do? Ain't nothing to do. Ain't nothing to do. All you could do was let her live. Let her breathe. Let her breathe. That's why I'm gonna tell you something. That's why Pap is a punk ass nigga. That's why he a buster. That's why he a sucker. Because he went and put hands on that man. Man,
Right.
keep your hands to yourself.
That's a
She
fact.
she chose what she chose. Now you want to sit here and get sentimental and get in your feelings and put your hands on another man when you know that man can take your life, and now you want to sit here like, bro, it doesn't add up.
That's a
It don't
fact.
add up, bro. I'm not
That's a,
jacking none of that shit, man.
that's a
And that,
fact.
bro, my daughter has a better phone than me. She been had a better phone than me. She got the iPhone 12 when it came out. The only thing left is for me, all right, boom, she's driving, boom.
She's
Drive this, boom.
okay, I get what you're saying. And
Bro, it's that.
all right, so you in Miami, and where's she staying at? Where her and her mom
She
staying
lives
at?
across the street. She lives with my people. Bro, we own this shit, bro.
You said
Yo,
across
like,
the street?
right across the street, bro. Like, this is my, bro, like, listen,
Oh,
you gotta
okay.
understand, bro. We own this, bro. Like, we own all this shit. So
Right.
she's staying at our people's place. She pays
Okay.
rent to my people, bro.
Wow.
We're not jacking none of that shit, bro. I'm not half stepping, bro. My feet hurt, bro. I step for real, bro.
Right.
Like, when it comes to these little girls, bro, it's different because they don't see that, man. They don't
So,
see that shit, man.
Big Cat, exactly how do she act with you? How does she act to you?
When she's in my presence, she acts
Yes.
accordingly. But then
Okay.
she'll call her mom and be like, "Yo, I'm bored." I don't take her to the pool anymore because when I used to take her to the pool, she used to love it. She used to love it.
Right.
We would go to the pool. I have my cooler, have my IPAs. It's lit. It's lit. Forget about it. It's lit. Anybody say something, it's up. Forget about it.
Right.
And that was my soldier. She been my soldier for so long to the point where it's like now we go to the pool. It's like 30 minutes in. She's like, she's looking bored. She's like, now she's calling her mom like, "Mom, I'm bored." Now the mom is calling me, right? The mom is calling me like, "Why is she bored?" Now the mom is fighting with me like, "Why is she bored?" Like, what the
She's bored because she's a 12-year-old. And they want things differently now. That's why she's bored.
come on now, you know that.
Right.
I'm gonna just elaborate on it. I'm gonna be a prime example, man. I'm gonna be the prime example to whatever what's on your doorstep.
You got to
This is,
sit her down.
yo, this is what's on your lateral, bro. It's bro. Listen, man. Humble down. Go ahead and you know what I mean. Swallow that down. Be nice, man. Handle your business, man. Go upon your business, bro. It gets dirty, man. It gets fucking nasty, man.
Yeah, and but I could tell
Forget
I
about it.
could I could tell that
Forget
it's
about
work to you. So
it.
I
I
think,
love my kids and I want more.
well,
I'm gonna
shit,
tell you
salute
something,
to
man.
you.
I got mob tatted on me, right?
Yeah.
I've never ever settled down with any type of girl, ever, ever, ever.
Why? Do you think you can?
No, no, no. Listen, man. The thing with me is, it's just money over bitches, man. That's just what it's always been.
See, you can't at your age right now. That
Forget
shouldn't be
about it.
your motive. That shouldn't be your mental at your age right now.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
It's nothing wrong with settling down, Big
I,
Cat.
I already did that, and I love my mama, so I'm not jacking these hoes, man. I'm not doing none of that, man.
So you
The
don't
only
want a
re-
relationship.
the only reason why I even got into this relationship is because she got pregnant.
Oh,
And as a fatherless child, I couldn't let a child grow up fatherless.
right, right.
respectfully. So I'm not. It's not going down like that.
Well, look, you said you want more kids, and in order for you to have more kids and a good, stable family, you got to learn how to settle down.
I wanted a ton of kids with the same woman. That didn't happen. We had two, and that's it.
So, if
I'm
you're
not.
okay with it,
I'm not.
not to ask you your business, if you're okay with speaking on it,
Come
what
on, man.
happened with you and her?
All right, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Because I'm on the Tizzle Tay show right now, man. If y'all haven't subscribed, y'all need to fucking subscribe, man. And if y'all
Fast,
want
let
some
them
mother,
know.
no,
Let them
no,
know.
no, no, listen, man. I'm speaking, man. That's the problem with y'all women, bro. The thing is, man, if y'all want some motherfucking issues, y'all could get that shit, man. Leave that shit somewhere else, man. Y'all bringing the
You can't
problem.
say all females ain't the same, big cat.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that, bro. We over here jabbing it up. We chopping it up. Like, I mean, listen, man. I'm not gonna look. You're not gonna tell me that a nice, decent female wants some fucking problems.
Wants
Yeah,
what?
problems.
No, I'm not
There,
gonna tell you that because I don't think that's true.
there is a decent woman don't want no problems, man.
Right. So if you know that, then that means you know you could get you a decent woman that don't want no problems. You can have more kids with, and y'all can live life and be happy.
Man, get the wait, yo, got that, yo. You took that somewhere else. Now you talking about
No,
like,
I didn't. I took
yeah,
that
yeah, you have
where
to live happy, you know, man. Nah, I'm not. You know,
big cat. Do you want to be happy?
I am happy.
No, I mean like as far as relationship wise or whatever. You just said you want to have more kids, but you can't have more kids if you're not happy with being with someone. You have to be in a happy, steady relationship to
Nah,
have.
yeah, no, I'm not. You know, I'm not having more kids in my position. I definitely having more kids in my position. But I would definitely love that. You know, that shit. You know what I mean? I would definitely love that. You know,
Right.
spending all my money on the house. Yeah, for sure, man. That you know, it sounds nice. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man.
Maybe
But
you can make that as your set goal, as one of your set goals.
well, the thing is, man. Right now, I'm gonna tell you something. If you can't, if you can, how does it go? Um, you gotta be able to help yourself before you help others, man.
That's a
And
fact.
and yo, as long as I got my baby mom, I'm gonna tell you something, man. This bitch is ruthless. She ruthless, man. She want,
Sometimes,
she
big
want,
cat.
she, yo, she want to break on every cent. I'm gonna be straight honest with you. And the thing about me, I'm the type of motherfucker that is like, you don't even gotta ask for it. Bow.
Let me
Because
let me let me explain something to you.
it'll be a damn shame if you have to put me on child support. I will be embarrassed for you. You can be embarrassed for yourself. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're
Right,
gonna
well,
make it happen. We're gonna make
sometimes
it
let me
happen.
tell you something. And this is going towards when you said sometimes you gotta be when you said you gotta be able to help yourself before you can help others. Let me say something. Before you Let me say something. Becoming a parent is natural, right? And the reason why I say that is because I'm not afraid to say it. I don't give a fuck who taking it around with it. I don't give a fuck who got something to say about it. I had my first child at the age of 14 years old, right?
Okay.
And at 14, I wasn't ready for no fucking baby. I didn't even understand how the fuck I got pregnant because I only lost my first time having sex. I lost my virginity, and that was that. Next thing you know, I wound up pregnant. But let me tell you something. I believe it was God that said, "This is no, you can't do that." And let me say something. My mom and I was like, my brother was vexed. He was pissed. Like, oh, I'm gonna tell mommy to put you in a group home and this and that third. We get home. My mom was like, whatever you want to do, I'm with you. My sister followed it up. Whatever you want to do, I'm with you. And let me tell you something. I didn't ask them to help me with a motherfucking thing. I
Hey,
had summer youth. I had everything. And when I had I thought it was gonna be hard. But when I had my very first son at the age of 14, that fucking shit was so natural because the love was so fucking pure. The love was so pure. It was like you can't let this child down. You can't. say you can't do it because you're just a kid your fucking self. I've been babysitting my sister kids from the age of like 8, 9 years old. So I already knew, you know what I'm saying, how to do it. But let me tell you something, that shit come natural. You don't have to, I don't want you to, listen. Cause I ain't have my shit all the way together because I was just a fucking kid. I was 14. But let me tell you one thing. Once I pushed that little boy out, it was like it was natural for me. I knew every fucking thing. I knew what to do. I knew every fucking thing. Now, as they get older, yes, you like, all right, some shit gotta change. I need a little couple more money.
Hold
I know
on.
what I gotta do. And you do what you gotta do as a parent. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But for kids, listen, kids don't ask to be here. So when you have them, you gotta do everything in your willpower to take care of them. Let me tell you something. My oldest son is 23 years old, right? We
Mhm.
get into arguments. I still be having to hit that nigga with a 3 piece or a 6 piece. I still put hands on him. I still have to duff him the fuck out in the corner. Because when they get a certain age, they just feel like, they could just say what they want to you and feel like bitch, you is not the parent. I will fuck you up.
Yo, and this is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about. I don't have a problem with intimacy. I don't have a problem with that at all. I don't have I don't dwell on that. I'm
Right.
talking about the bigger scale. I'm talking like on
The
a
little
big
jailer.
picture. Like when you're fully feeling yourself, right?
Right.
It's not to give to me. It's not to give, you know, um, to your parents and shit like that. You doing you.
Right. Right.
And I was the same motherfucker that I didn't. But listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I met my girl in culinary school. The reason why I went to culinary school is because I wanted to be a Marine and I wanted to go to whatever, Iran, Pakistan, whatever. And I wanted to go over there and I wanted to cut hair and I wanted to cook at a Marine base. It was either that or work on a cruise ship. Just be on the road or on the waters, whatever. Right.
Right.
Then Shorty got pregnant. I was like, yo, I can't ditch my kid because I didn't have a dad. I know what it feels like. Now, I'm
Right.
not talking about this intimacy. Yo, look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like my kid knows what it is for her dad to be a stronghold in the relationship.
Right.
I'm talking about rebellion. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a rebellious ass kid that's like, yo, fuck this shit, man. Like, dad ain't shit, boom, boom, boom. It sucked. Like, I'm a teenager now. You ain't you. I mean, I can't whoop her,
I mean, she's a preteen. I wouldn't really say teenager.
but that's what
You
she
can't
acting
whoop her,
like,
but you could
and
put
I
her in
can't
her
whoop her.
place. Never be afraid to be a parent.
Right.
You probably got it in your head because you're a man and she's a young lady. You would think it would be disrespectful. No. Never be afraid to chastise your kid, whether if it's a girl or a boy, because you gonna respect me. Period.
I'm gonna remind you, man. Like in my presence, everything is cordial. Everything is yes, dad.
So, Sizzle, I'm not
But
so much okay. I'm sorry, Sizzle. Do you feel like is roles like who does the discipline, who should do the discipline, or who should do the punishing or talking to? Or you feel like both parents should be on a child's ass at all times?
I feel like both parents should be on a child's ass because let me tell you something. The artist got this thing to where he feel like it 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 should be different roles. You know what I'm saying? He feel like, oh, he chastised the boys and not chastise the girls because they're girls. But at the same time, you're a dad and you can't demand respect from your daughters if you're not chastising them. Period. If I gotta be the one to always put our daughters in their place and you're not, how would you expect them to respect you?
so it's just a game. To you, it's a game. Like I'm gonna go ahead
No,
and.
to me, it's not a game.
I mean, it
I
sounds
got
like it.
7 kids, Big Cat.
It's. I mean, it sounds like it. When you sit here, like
No.
you got to
How
chastise
do
this
it
and
sound
chastise
like it?
that.
If only thing I'm saying is you have to be a parent, regardless of how disrespectful. You have to stand up and be a fucking parent and put your daughter in her place. It's nothing wrong with that.
Tay, I don't think you're understanding me though. I don't
I'm
think you're understanding
understanding
me.
you. I don't think you're understanding me, Big
No,
Cat.
I am, and I think you missed the dribble because I am doing all of that. But I'm talking about like deep down where it matters. Like you seeing here, and you playing these games, and these are these games that
Who
Papa don't
playing
want to play.
games?
Papa don't
I'm
want to
not
play
playing
these
games,
games.
Big Cat. I'm talking to you.
No, I'm talking about as a kid, a daughter and father relationship. Like a younger daughter, she plays these games.
Right.
Obviously,
And that's why
obviously,
I
she gonna play
said
the game.
exactly. And that's why I'm telling you as a dad, you don't have to feel bad if you have to need to be like, yo, listen, I'm your father and you gonna respect me. I'm doing everything I gotta do to take care of you. I'm doing everything I gotta do to be your dad. And all you can do is feel you can do whatever you want. No, it don't rock like that. Always remember you are the parent. Always remember you are the parent.
I guess Tizzle, man. I'm not gonna argue with you all night, man.
No, 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 no,
Uh,
no. We not arguing, Big Cat. I'm telling you facts.
no, I'm
Because
arguing.
I
I'm
see
definitely arguing.
because a
I'm for
lot of
sure.
guys
I'm
feel
for
like,
sure arguing.
let me tell you something. Nothing you're saying right now is wrong. I understand exactly how you feel. But I just want you to know that is nothing wrong with chastising your daughter. Because I can tell that you're bothered by the way she is with you. And
No,
I want you to know,
I'm, Tizzle. I'm bothered by how she is internally. Like I see the shit. Like, why? If me and you had a great time, why are you gonna go somewhere else and say we didn't have a great time? That's
right,
flaw. That's half stepping to me. That shit is that's so disrespectful to me. And I'm not at the stage where I'm ready for all this disrespect, man. Like how am I gonna handle you? Like if you was if you was a man, I know how to handle you.
right. And that's what I'm saying.
If
That
you my
goes to what
if
I'm
you my
saying.
baby, like I'm so confused.
That goes to what I'm saying because a lot of fathers, they want to have that. I know a lot of fathers that have a weak spot for their daughter. But when it comes to their son, it's rough them up. It's you feel more
No, no, no,
comfortable
no,
with
no,
your
no, no,
son.
no. We're not doing
I'm
that.
not
We're not.
saying
Yo, no,
you.
no, no, no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
saying you,
Yo,
Big
Jayla,
Cat.
you hear this shit? No,
I'm
we're
not
not
saying
doing
you,
that.
Big Cat. I'm just
Yo,
saying this is how some people is. I've been a mother for a very long time, and I've seen. So what I'm saying is, some guys feel like
I ain't
it's
jacking.
wrong to put their daughter in a place because the daughter, you have a soft spot for your daughter, not you. I'm saying men, some fathers in general.
Let me ask you a
I
question, Tizzle.
Go ahead.
Do I call you Tizzle or do I call you Tay? Like,
Whatever you want, Tizzle or Tay, I'm good with either one.
all right, say that. So, are you gonna sit here and really put pressure on your kid?
No,
Because
that's not what I'm saying.
if I put pressure on my kid, I'm gonna be the devil for real.
No, but that's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is you are a dad who deserves respect. And when you're not getting the respect that you feel you deserve or you supposed to have, it's nothing wrong with letting your daughter know. You don't even gotta say you don't even I'm not saying yell at her. You
Yo,
sit her down and have a
you're not
conversation.
understanding me, Tizzle, man. You're not. You really like. I really don't see you understanding me, Tizzle. I haven't really done all that shit, man.
All
Everything
right,
I
so
do,
then
everything I do, every piece that I move is for that jit, right?
right,
And at the end of the day, it's like you still have some how do you say it, animosity,
right.
and I can't take that back because I was that type of parent to beat my kid. But I whoop your ass in a heartbeat. You know?
So, how is it with your son?
Oh, he's my twin. It's the complete opposite. You know, it's um. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, right, Jay?
Right?
I spent my 20th birthday
Mm-hmm.
in the hospital, right?
Right?
Because my daughter was born the day before. We're so much alike that we bump heads like a motherfucker, man.
What's your daughter's sign?
We're both Leos.
Oh.
Right.
Mm.
I'm August 6th, and she's the 5th.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a little bit sticky. It's a little bit sticky.
I'm like that with my daughter. My daughter just turned 11, and we're both Aries.
And y'all similar like that.
We are very similar. She got my attitude. She don't take no shit like me. She don't give a fuck. It got to be all about her. She's a spoil. She just spoil you, spoil you, spoil you, spoil you. That's my fault. But a lot of times I be having to grab her up. Like, listen, I tell my daughter, quick. Soon as you turn 12, we getting it in. I want 30 seconds, like real shit, and I let her know because I don't. I'm not the type. I don't. I don't. I don't. Honestly, tell you, I don't touch my kids. I don't hit my kids. I allow my kids to be open. I want my kids to feel free to talk to me about any and everything. I want them to be comfortable when I walk into a room. I want them to be comfortable with having their friends over. You know what I'm saying? I just want them to be comfortable. So I allow them to have their own voice. I allow my kids to have their own opinions, and I'm okay when it's time for dinner and I'm making this, and one of them wants something different, and the other wants something different. This is what I do. I cook when dinner time comes. Artists will tell you, I cook about 3, 4 different things because I'm not gonna force you to eat something that you don't want. But that's just me. Artists is different. Like, listen, y'all motherfuckers gonna eat whatever the fuck I cook. I'm the one that's all about the catering to them. But at the same time, don't try me.
You know what? Listen, Tay. Yo, I think it's a fear. I think it's fear, man.
Fear of what?
I think it's fear, man. Like just her coming home and be like, you know what, this is my man now, or something, man. She's at that age, man. She's at that age, man. It's like
And
it's a fear, man. It's a fear, man. Like I'm not gonna hurt her, but you feel me?
so
It's
so
a,
do you think your your daughter is taking interest in boys now?
oh, she been taking interest in
Because 12 years old, it may sound bad, it may sound horrible, but 12 years old, that's kind of the age of where it starts at.
well, she had. I mean, come on now, man. Listen, man. As a parent, my daughter had the new iPhone for a long time now. Like I don't,
That's
you know what I mean?
funny.
Like I don't cut down on her privileges. Like, yo, it's like I didn't have this shit, so you can have that. I didn't have it. I don't
Yeah.
care about it because I didn't have it. But you think that it's popping, so I'm gonna get it for you. And
Okay, so let me ask you this. When she's with you, right?
right
Do you allow her to invite her friends over? Do you allow her to have company when she's with you, or do you always want it to be just like daddy daughter time?
nah, nah. It's neither or. It's neither or. You know, you know what I mean. Like maybe her cousins could come through, but I mean, daddy ain't one for those, man. Like, like I'm very traditional, man. Like,
Mhm.
if you come through, man, I'm gonna have a shotgun ready for you, man.
No, I'm not talking about boys. I'm talking about like her little girlfriends, her little
I don't give
homegirls.
a fuck who it is.
They
Because
go in the
nowadays,
yard and shit, play a little double dutch.
nowadays it be the girls, man. Nowadays it be the girls. It be like, yo, you ain't got your period yet. This is what the girls do. Oh, you ain't got your period yet. The real shit. It be the girls. They don't be the boys. The boys be innocent as fuck. They be square as a bitch.
No, don't think the boys be innocent as fuck, because that's not always true, Big Cat. That's not
Okay,
always
well,
true.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know.
Cause let me tell you something. My 15-year-old, right? He is the sweetest fucking thing ever, right? And he is not the type of kid, like, he's not the type of kid that I gotta worry about. What I mean by that is, I don't gotta worry about him playing the streets, but he come home from school, he's home. He go in his room, he play his little music, he get on his PlayStation, and that is it. Ain't no outside for him unless he wanna go to the store or whatever the case may be, right? But he's very, very secretive. Because he had us thinking that, he not worrying about no girls or this, that, and the third, and
Mhm.
all of this, but every time I turn around, you're around a female. So I tested him the other day. I said, "Oh, let me walk." He was about to go to the store. I was like, "Oh, let me walk with you to the store. Let's go to the store. Let's go to the store that's right next door from my restaurant since it's closer, right?"
Right.
Like, no, why? I'm like, Najee. It's like, his name's Najee. I'm like, it's like
And,
11 o'clock at night. You sure you don't want me to walk with you? No, I got it. What happened? We in a house. My daughter just so happened she got a lot of followers on TikTok. My daughter go on TikTok. Now it's this little cute little Spanish girl just dancing all on my son in the store. Oh, so you text this girl told her to meet you. You about to go to the store, whatever, whatever. Get what you get. Met up with her at the store. Thought nobody was gonna find out. She went on TikTok. Happened to be one of my daughter's followers, and a girl that my daughter was following. And boom, you got caught red-handed. So boys, maybe you may think they're easier, but they more sneakier. See, girls, after a while, they're gonna be out in the open with it, like, cause they don't like to have to feel like they gotta keep sneaking around and doing shit. So they're gonna find a way to try to talk to you, let you know, give you little hints here and there on what's going on. Boys, they not always. No, no, no. They just those are sneaky ones.
yo, Tizzle, I fuck with you, man, but none of that shit is resonating. All right, like my girl's on some brat shit, and I'm definitely not having none of that shit. I'm not jacking none of that shit.
What you
All
mean,
right,
like what you mean on some rat shit? Like she be telling everything.
nah, I didn't say rat. You know what I mean? I didn't say rat.
What you said, rap?
No. She's definitely not a rat. Like, I mean, come on now, man. I mean, that's a little confrontational. But I'm not jacking none of that shit, man. Like, look, we can have something, right? But if you don't want it, you don't want it. I can't convince you to want it.
That's a fact.
So that's you. Do you. But don't sit here and portray me as this villain when you chose not to want a piece of the action. Come on now. Come on now, man. Y'all got me misconstrued.
Nah, we don't at all. We listening to you and we letting you
Let's keep
speak
it
your
real.
feelings. It's only right. But you also have to, like, I don't think that she get the full blame because the way it sounds to me is she listened. It's her mom. It's her
Okay, but
mom.
I mean, all right, that's fine. I'm gonna add to the puzzle, right? I married my mom. See, my
You said
girl
you married
spoke.
her mom.
No, I married my mom. The
You
same way
married
my
your mother.
the I mean, it's hypothetically the same way my mama act with her Scorpio ass. That's the way my baby mama is, man. Straight up and down. And it is what it is. Like I appreciate it. Like I appreciate that. I appreciate the gems. I appreciate the gem.
Right. So
Like Shorty began to the back, straight up. Before I got with Shorty, she was already married. She was living in downtown Hollywood in a skyscraper. with a couple cars on spinners, on floaters at that. I'm talking about back in the day.
Right.
Real, like real shit. Real South Florida shit. She was hot. When she met me, I was in the street with gold teeth in my mouth with a fucking dookie dreads with my niggas.
Right.
Real shit. That
And how long was y'all together for?
what do you mean?
Like, how long were y'all
Like
together for?
in total?
Yes.
Oh man, you can ask her. You still together if you ask her. I got some bread I gotta
See?
take over there.
See? Now that goes back to what I was saying.
I got some guacamole I gotta drop off. Real shit. It's just one of those things. Like she's the type of woman that's like, yo, you gonna embarrass me if I gotta put you on child support. So it's like, okay, cool. Like you're not gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Right, but if you doing everything you gotta do as a dad, why would she even want to put you on child support?
She wouldn't have to. She wouldn't have to. Now if I slack off with the bag, then it's like, yeah, I gotta get it somehow. If I don't get it from you straight up, I gotta get it from the government. You feel?
Right. Is you and your mom close?
Oh yeah. Yeah, me and my mom. I'm gonna tell you something about my mom, right?
I'm an Aries, Sonny.
No, my mom is Scorpio. That's my baby. Yo, my mom,
That's
yo,
fucking great.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. My mom is my baby, man. I'm talking about my mom used to give my YG the keys. Like, yeah, go ahead, go ahead, young nigga. Bah. Real
That see,
shit.
that's
Yo, my
great.
mom is a gangster, nigga. Yo, I can't take nothing from my mama, man.
Nah, and see, I fuck with that. I love shit like that. Like when people are close to their
Yo,
mom.
yo,
You
yo,
know, I
yo,
don't
yo,
got
yo,
my mom no more.
yo, Tizzle, you hit the tickle spot, man. That's yo, I'm from the love my mama, baby. Yo, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. I love that, yo, I love that woman, man. Bro, listen, man, we gonna break bread, we gonna eat, nigga, we gonna do everything, nigga, straight up, nigga.
That's a
Yo,
fact.
if I'm still alive, bro, it's up, nigga. It's so up, nigga. Yo,
That's a fact.
I love
That's
my
a
mama,
fact.
man. And just yo, like my grandma had 11 kids, and they all told me the same thing, man. When your mama's not here, you gonna miss that bitch.
Yeah, yeah. Cause let me tell you something. My mother, right? See, I'm not the type to fucking. I'm not the type to front for no fucking body. My mom, right? She was an alcoholic, but she was amazing. Yo, it was so real. Like my friends used to come to my house just for my mom. Like everybody and their mama loved my mother, even though she was the type that'll curse your ass out for nothing. Like, bitch, what you looking at? Like, and everybody would laugh and love it and just loved it. At first, I used to be embarrassed. Like, Molly's and my friends, and they used to be like, leave mom alone. And everybody just always fall in love with her. Like the first moment they meet her, and it was like my mom was my safe place. Like she's a Taurus and I'm an Aries, so it was times when we bumped heads,
But
right? But it was like only I could bump heads with her. Like I ain't playing no games with my mother. My mother ain't playing no games with me. We was always like tag team. We was like fucking. We was close. You know what I'm saying? No matter what we went through, we was close. She ain't let nobody fuck with me. I ain't let nobody fuck with her. So you know what I'm saying? Yo, I tell people when if you still have your mom, cherish that shit. Real shit, cherish that shit. Cause I don't have my mom right now, and that was like one of the worst things that ever happened to me in my life was losing her. Cause she was my rider. You know what I'm saying? And
I
yo,
can't imagine.
I was happy to hear you say you and your mom was close because that shit matters. That shit matters because your
That's my
mother can
bitch.
keep you sane. You know.
That's my bitch.
Fact, Jayla, you only get one.
That's my bitch.
You only get
It,
one. And let me tell you something. When they gone, and then you just stuck.
You know, the beautiful thing about my mother is that all the shit that I pull, all the stunts that I pull, all the pieces that I move, she laughs at it. She like, you young nigga, like she's so good at it. Like she's so good at it. I mean, she's an expert. Like she calls me out on my bullshit, and I'm convinced.
As she should.
Yo, I will be convinced. Like I'm like, yo, I got this. Like this is in the bag. This is in the pot. Yo, Shawty come through. She be like, nigga, you stupid as fuck. You missed a peanut. Yo, 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 I'm a dookie, man. Real shit.
So, Big Cat, how would you describe yourself? Like, how do you look at yourself?
Oh
Like,
man, I'm
what
a
do
mess.
you mean to you?
I'm a mess. Yo, like I told you, I'm self-absorbed. You know, I definitely am irritable. Real talk. But I made what I made. You can't take that from me at all. You know,
Right.
at all, man. Straight up.
Do you have any set goals? What's your number one goal?
My
Because, you're still young.
my number one goal was to be a father.
See, boom, there you go.
That was my goal in life, man, is to be a dad. You
Do you
know,
have any other ones?
nah, man, just to be alive after 21, really.
Oh, you double past that, my boy.
Yeah, man. No,
So.
a double. You see, you stretching it. You stretch it. Yo, like you stretching it. Like, come on now. Like I'm still like. You
I'm
an
just
asshole.
saying, you said to
Yo, I
see
figured, yo,
21.
you an asshole. That's what you are. You an
I-
real shit. You an asshole. That's what you are, man.
Why I
Real
gotta be an
shit.
asshole?
No, you an asshole, man. That's what the fuck you are, bro. That's your new tag, man. AH. The fuck?
Damn, you gotta come
Yo,
on,
you
Big Cat.
AH.
Nah, you gotta nah. I think I deserve better than that, Big Cat. I think I deserve better than that.
Come
Asshole,
on, man.
really? Why?
But yo, I appreciate the advice that you did not seem to land. I didn't seem to get it. I must have missed the point. Like I missed the point
You
completely.
missed everything, and I'm gonna tell you why you missed everything, Big Cat. You missed everything because you wasn't trying to understand where I was coming from. Let me tell you something. Everything I said to you was full blown facts. You just couldn't take it into your mental because you're looking at things in your way. You got to learn how to stop looking at things in just your way. If an answer is not the way you want it to be answered, that don't mean it's the wrong answer. That don't mean it's the wrong advice. You have to see. You did say you were self centered and all of that. You have to learn how to accept and understand other people answers even if you don't agree with it. So because you felt like I didn't land, that don't mean I wasn't right. You just feel like you just look at it in a different point of view, and that's okay. That's understandable.
No, no. You know the thing about it is that I'm just too pissed.
Maybe that's
I'm,
what it is because yeah,
I'm just too pissed.
and you gotta calm yourself down. You gotta learn how to relax. And I'm gonna tell you what. Let me give you a perfect example, right?
Right.
So I had my second son at 17 years old, right? And
17.
every time me and his dad would go at it, he would take my son. Mind you, he lived right next door, so I didn't care because, all right, take him, nigga, you the dad. Like, what the fuck, right? So I wound up leaving him because I found out he was cheating, right? So I decided to say, fuck you. I'm about my business and I'm going to still take care of my two whatever, whatever. But he always was being who he felt he needed to be as a dad, right? Now, um, he tried to. He was mad because he found that I started dating somebody else. He thought he was gone. I was forever his, and this and the third. Long story short, he
What?
caught himself
No,
kidnapping.
no, hold on. Were you dating somebody else?
Yes, he was dating his. He was dating. He was dating a girl that I used to be around, and he labeled her as his cousin. So this whole time this girl is around, I'm thinking she's his cousin, but I got everybody in my ear like, yo, he's there all the time. He's buying her this and he buying her that, and I was like, that's weird because I thought I'm getting everything. Well, goddamn, how much money this motherfucker got? But long story short, I found out because I went and did what I needed to do. I popped up at the bitch crib because bitch, we speak on a regular. What's going on? But long story short, my husband, I mean my baby father, because I can't say my husband, Artist would never do no shit like that to me. My baby father, he he kidnapped my son from me. And they left the girlfriend's house and moved in with the grandmother, but I didn't know where the grandmother lived at. Her mom, the girlfriend mom, she used to tell me everything, but she moved to fucking Connecticut. So I was asked out. So now we going to court or whatever. Long story short, I said, you know what? He's the dad. It ain't like a stranger took him. Let me see if you can hold it down like me. He had him or whatever. Guess what? I don't know if he was feeding shit into my son air or whatever, because every time I reached out or whatever, it was always nonchalant. But when my son was 14 years old, guess who he ran to? His mother. Sometimes you gotta sit back as a parent, as long as they with the other parent, and they not being harmed, and they not in no fucking type of foster care or with motherfuckers that they not supposed to be with. Guess what I was doing the whole time? I was stacking up. Cause in my head I knew he's gonna want his mother. I knew it's only a matter of time when he's gonna come looking for his mother. And it wasn't hard for him to find me. You know why? Because I've always reached out. My baby father family, we was still cool. They knew what he did was wrong or whatever the case may be, but they also understood why I did what I did because I needed to prove a point. And I had my son from 14 all the way up to 20. He just leaving my house doing his own thing. Sometimes you gotta sometimes you gotta sit back because people do shit purposely. Like my baby father did what he did purposely because he wanted my life to be fucked up. He knew how much I adored my kids and he knew how hard I would go for my kids. And he wanted me to go down. And at one point I was, and then I said, no, bitch. He's with his motherfucking dad. Get your shit together. He not with no stranger. And that's what I did. And once my baby father realized, like right now, he ain't got that man he couldn't speak to me with no type of motherfucking respect. He ain't have no respect for me and his body because he was so jealous that I wasn't with him. But now he see how my son is with me. He see how I am with my son, and he see how I uplifted myself, and I kept it pushing. I'm doing better than motherfucker ever. Now he's able to talk with respect. Sometimes you gotta sit back. It might feel bad because that's your kid, but sometimes you have to sit back and let them see, like, okay, he's not, he's acting different. He's not, you know what I'm saying? You gotta hold it down sometimes. Cause we get emotional when it comes down to our kids. That shit breaks us. It breaks us because this is a part of you. This is part of me. You know what I'm saying? It breaks us. That's some shit that'll take you down, down. But as long as she got her mom in her life, trust me. Once you start moving how you need to move, she gonna see it the older she get. I promise you. Facts, Jayla. It was crazy. Jayla, it was fucking crazy. I will never lie to you. This man used to do everything he can to try to make me miserable, but I would not allow that man to break me. Let me tell you something. We was in the courts We was in the fucking courts, and this man lied to the judge. But good thing, you know, when you go to family court, they allow you to bring people in with you. So I had a mob behind me. You hear me? I had a mob behind me. He had just himself. Like, you're not about to try to sit here and shit on me or whatever the case may be, right? Mind you, the whole time, Jayla, and Big Cat, mind you, the whole time the nigga was taking me to court, I had my son. He was bringing me my son every single day, every night. I had my son. So it's like, what are you taking me to court for? You get what I'm saying? But I didn't allow that to break me. So he felt like, oh, I'ma just take him and this and the third. Do your thing, daddy. But when he ready to come back, when he know it's time for me to be with my mother, my shit gonna be up there. And when he came back, my shit was up there. My husband's shit was up there. We was up there. When my son came, that nigga was lit. Me and Artist both went the next day. Splurged on him. Went and got him mad fucking shit, every fucking thing. What you need? What you want? He was getting the world and everything he deserved for the time when his father had him away from me. What we doing? Sometimes it's okay to sit back. I promise you that. It's okay to sit back and like you said, you gotta take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Before you can take care of anybody else, you gotta get your mental right. You gotta get your mental right. You gotta get you right. That's why I do a lot of shit. My kids, see, I'm the type of person, it's so much shit. It's so much shit that goes on in fucking society. It's so fucked up. Every time you turn around, an innocent fucking child is getting shot, or an innocent fucking child is getting hurt, or just an innocent adult. I don't give a fuck if it's an adult or a child. My kids can't, no. We have a yard. Y'all want to go outside? Y'all go in that yard, behind that gate, while it's locked, and do what y'all need to do. So my daughter, sometimes they be like, it's boring. We don't want to go in the front. We want to go here. We want to do this. We want to do that. Right? So I got this thing with y'all pick a day out of a week where y'all want to go. But it's not, no, society is so fucked up. I'm afraid to walk my kids down a motherfucking block sometimes. And I hate that shit. So what we do as parents, call your friends over. You gotta have company. Cause that's what they really want. When the kids in the house and they say they bored, you got a big ass fucking yard. You can go ride your bike in, put your skates on. My kids got everything. They giving me a sign. They giving us signs. They want their friends to come over. All right, call your friends. Of course they could come over. And that's it. But if you think we finna just be everywhere, no.
Nah,
Like,
hold on,
like
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Where are you going, man? Yo, Tilla just
I'm
went
off
somewhere.
you,
I don't know.
big
I don't
cat.
know.
I'm on me.
Yo, I don't know where she went, but she went somewhere that she.
I'm big cat. I'm off you. I'm on me. I'm just talking about kids in general. You said your daughter says
Yeah,
she's
man.
bored when she's with
No,
you,
no, it's no, yeah, yeah.
right? So now it's time you need to allow her to
Yo,
have company,
I guess you
and
know.
then she's gonna be. I promise you, she's gonna be happy when it's time for her company to leave. She gonna be happy. She gonna jump in that shower. She's gonna be like, "Thank you, daddy." She's gonna be mad excited. I promise you that.
It's
She's
just one
gonna
of
go
those
to
things.
bed happy. She's not even gonna care to have to go to bed.
It's just one of those things. You know, like I could do all that. I could do all that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when it comes down to the books, like yo, daddy been, like bro, she has a clear conception of who her dad is and what his dad done. Let's not get that misunderstood.
So, do you think that could be a part that bothers her?
I mean, it obviously is. You
That's why
know,
I say you have to sit her down and have a daddy daughter talk.
she ain't trying to talk with me, man.
So, you don't think it's anything you could do that could get her to sit down with you and talk to you?
I could make her sit down and talk with me.
That's a fact, Sonny.
Come on now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That
I could.
daddy daughter talk, you'd be surprised how the outcome be. You'll be surprised. Let me tell you something. Artists do that with my daughters. My daughter, yo, it's so crazy. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she's 11. She used to be Team Daddy, Daddy's girl all the way from birth. You hear me?
Hmm.
But now she on a whole different wave. And at one point, Artist was like, okay, what changed? She didn't understand. I didn't understand. Because she went from Daddy straight to Mommy. Like, she be on go. You get what I'm saying? She talked to me in a different form than she talked to him. But when he feel like, don't play with me. When he get in that ass, she know. Okay, daddy, I was just playing. Okay, daddy, I was just playing or whatever, whatever, whatever. Sometimes you gotta know when to put that heat on them. You gotta put that heat on them so they can remember who the fuck you are. That's a fact, Jayla. Times change, and now these, you know what I'm saying, these kids are different. And then you gotta think about you gotta see the type of friends these kids is around. Yo, oh my God, my daughter be on fucking video chat with her friends, and they be cursing up a fucking storm. I mean, my daughter be like, listen, if you keep cursing, I'm gonna have to hang up on you. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to hang up on you. And one thing I love about my kids, I got it to the point where she tell me any and everything, even if it get her in trouble. Seriously. Oh, Jayla, girl, this is what they want. They want that tight shit. It ain't right if it ain't tight. It
Ooh.
ain't right if it ain't tight. And it's like I wish the fuck you would. Now while I'm still buying your motherfucking clothes. And artists don't play. He get to a point where, like, listen, if I gotta come in there and grab you by that motherfucking puffy ass ponytail, don't play with me. And I had to get him to that point because he felt like the I'm supposed to chastise the girls and he chastised the boys. No, because I want them to have equal respect for the both of us. And they won't have that if you don't go in there and do what you gotta do as a dad. We don't hit our kids. We don't hit our kids. Facts, Jayla is also the shit that they watch. Cause I learned and I started seeing a difference in my daughter. I started seeing a difference in her. Like, you acting crazy. Like, girl, don't think I won't square up. Seriously. Do not think I won't call you out. Mad space of opportunity. We could square the fuck up. That she put her motherfucking head down and walked the fuck away. You better motherfucking know. See, big cat girls are always way more um, harder to deal with than boys. Me? Oh my God, my boys is just so fucking easy.
No, I cut her out. I cut her out. I'm not one for the bullshit. I'm not one for the shit show. Like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and then you go on about your merry way.
Yeah,
Whatever,
my
whatever
boys.
floats your
One
boat.
thing I will say, my boys are
I'm
so
not
easy.
decking.
But
Yo,
my
I'm not decking.
daughter,
Yo, come on now. I'm not decking none of that shit. There is no way in hell that I fucking change your shitty ass diaper, and I fucking change your shitty ass shit. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I was the one to do everything for my kids, man. Straight up, man. You know the, the opiate epidemic.
right?
Fully volunteered in that shit, man. We took part in that shit like a motherfucker. Real talk. Everything you can mention, I got it for you. Anything. From benzos to opiates to amphetamine, bro. Name it. You can have it. Been done that shit, man. I'm not gonna sit here and just this petty ass attitude and have you sit here and thinking you on top of the motherfucking world when you haven't done anything. I'm not
I
jacking
mean,
that
she
shit for
can't
my
really do
kids,
nothing.
bro.
She's 12.
Bro, you crazy, bro? Bro, I'm talking about shit. Creek survivors. I'm talking about motherfuckers that live beyond death, man. You gonna fucking sit here and jack them up, bro. There is no way in hell that you gonna dribble that, bro. It's not gonna happen. We're not doing that, bro. We definitely not doing that. And I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna play my piece and all that shit, man. All that shit sounds beautiful, but I'm not jacking none of that.
Right.
None of that, bro. I'm not jacking any of that.
Right. Right. And you shouldn't.
Real talk. I'm not jacking shit. And matter of fact, yo, my kid could watch this shit, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When you gotta really put in that motherfucking work, like we in a third world country, it's a little bit different, man.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. I'm not gonna sit here and abide by anybody's rules. See, when I come to you and
Especially when it's your
fucking,
child.
bro, when I take a chunk of my heart and I give it to you and help and tell you to help me explain it, it's way different.
Right.
It's way different. I don't have to do that shit. I could be on some other different type of time. That's how I came, man. That's how I came, and that's how I came. Bro, I'm not jacking none of that shit. All right?
So Big Cat. So do you and her mom ever speak about her attitude and stuff?
All the time.
And is the mom defending her or is the mom agreeing with you?
50-50.
She defends her, right?
Sometimes. But she on my side because I bring the paper, man.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, if you a fella and you're not bringing in the paper, you was ass.
That's a fact.
You was ass. I don't give a fuck, bro. Listen,
That's a
man.
fact. Top shot salute, King.
I'm gonna tell. Hold on. While I'm on this horse, I'm gonna tell you something, right? It's not about
Yeah.
what you. It's not a look. As a man, it's not about what you do with the bag. It's not about what It's not about how you get it. It's not about what you do with it. It's just about getting it.
Right.
Point blank. Period. You get that bag, and that's it.
That's
There
a
is no
fact.
excuses, man. All this extra jibber jabbery shit, man. That shit sounds magnificent, man. It sounds like a great trip to the fucking park.
Not
Nigga,
really.
real life is going
Everybody,
on, man.
everybody, everybody have their own way of dealing with things.
Yo, real life is going on. And that's all I gotta say. Real talk, man.
That's a fact.
Yo, shit gets delicate. Shit gets delicate. And that's why I fuck with artists because you know what? Artists let the shit get delicate and he still jive.
Right. Yeah.
He
One
still
thing I will
jive on it.
say.
Like it's delicate, but I'ma still jive.
One thing I will
Come
say
on, man.
is one thing I will say about artists.
Yo, artists, love your soul. I don't know why, but I fucking love you, nigga. Straight up and down. And
That
other
man
than
been through
that,
so much in his fucking life is crazy. You get what I'm
yo,
saying? And all I did was sat here and I allowed him to speak. I said, I'm gonna be quiet. I want you to speak and I want you to take everything off your shoulders and throw it all on me. I'm here. I'm right here. And then ever since then, we've been Bonnie and motherfucking Clyde. Can't nobody fuck with him and can't nobody fuck with me. And listen, so I get exactly what you're saying, Big Cat. And let me tell you something. It's gonna get better.
forget
But
about it.
what I'm gonna tell you to sit back and keep doing you,
Forget about
and
it.
then she gonna come to you. I promise you that.
Forget
That's what I
about it.
did. I did it, and it didn't feel good to do it. It's not gonna feel good to have to do that. But sometimes you gotta have your own. You gotta think about your own sanity, cause your kids could drive you crazy.
And that's
Your
why
kids,
yo, and that's why I'm dismissive. I'll be like, yo, you know what? You won't act like that? Go on, man. Do your thing, man. I hope that it lasts long.
that's a fact, Sonny. Cause let me tell you something. Yo, my kids are at the point where Soon as they
It's what it
fucking
is.
listen.
Not
Soon as
children.
they wake up, they grabbing phones. They grabbing laptops. They grabbing phones. They just grabbing everything. And guess where the first place they run to? Fucking TikTok.
So all right. So we're not
When I
supposed to give them all right. That might be my problem. Yo, I'm gonna give you. Yo, I'm gonna give you the phone. I'm gonna give you the tablet. I'm gonna give you your line. You
facts,
do.
Uncle Ralph.
You do with that as you as you please, man.
Facts, Benito. That's a fact, Big Cat.
If I can't trust you with a walkie-talkie, I can't trust you at all.
No, you know what
Yo,
I
I'm
feel.
delicate on the subject. I'm delicate on the subject. I'm not thinking. I'm not writing shit down. I'm not preparing my speech. Like this is from the heart, man. This is
I
from
can
the fucking
see.
heart, man.
I
I
can
live this
see.
shit every fucking day. Real shit, Tay. And that's what I came up here to do.
I
Real
can
talk.
see. And you know what? For
Real
some
talk.
guys, it's hard to do what you're doing right now, and I respect you for that. You get what I'm saying? Some people want to act like they're different from everybody when they go through the same shit that everybody went through. Let me tell you something. You ain't going through nothing no different than a lot of people went through. You just, you just, you just big enough to speak on it. You get what I'm saying? And I respect you for that. And I just want to say this, like, yo, Big Cat, I promise you, you keep being who you are. I'm telling you, she gonna come to you. I promise you that. I went through it. I went through the same thing you going through right now, but it was just with a boy. My son always was giving me attitude. You know what I'm saying? My only way for reaching out to him was through social media, and every time I reached out, he was being disrespectful, and I'm like, why? Like I'm showing you love. I'm asking you, do you need me to send you money? Do you need me to do anything? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was just disrespect. So what came to my head was his dad is putting shit in his head. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna step back for a little while because he's with his dad. It's not like he was strangers. I'm still in touch with his family, his grandmother, his aunts, his uncles. God rest his uncle's soul. So I was still content because they was keeping me updated with him. They was even letting me know that his dad was putting shit in his head, right? So that's when I said, all right, I'm gonna sit back. And guess what? I sat the fuck back, and one day, his aunt called me on some shit, and what the fuck? I got up and I was ready for motherfucking war. And ever since that day, my son been with me. He was 14 years old. My son is 20 right now. And he been with me. And at first, I felt like when he first came with me, I felt like I owed him something. I felt like I owed him something. And that's the worst feeling to feel when it come down to your motherfucking kids, especially when you ain't do them no harm or no wrong.
All right. So do you think there's a difference with a mother resonating with her son or a father resonating with his daughter?
It's a big difference because it's
Because son,
different.
sons will take the last name and run with it.
Yeah. And in certain cases so will daughters. But the shit that's weird is most of the time the sons are mama's boys and the girls are daddy's girls, right? But at any given time that shit could switch up. That's why I say you gotta stand your ground. Whether it's a son or a daughter. You gotta stand your ground. Especially when they get to that age 12 and 13. What? Listen, I don't give a fuck how you feel. You gonna do what the fuck nigga, I'm the parent. And that's just period point fucking blank. Period point blank.
Man,
That's it, and that's all.
I ain't jacking none of that shit, man.
Jayla, I don't think. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why I don't think ass whoopings is effective. I'm gonna tell you why because my oldest son, right? I was a parent that never believed in hitting my kids. But my oldest son, when I first my firstborn, when he was little, he was so fucking bad. Like he was so bad. He was bad as fuck. He was running out of schools one day. I come from food shopping. My people's in front of the building. Yo, I swear to God, my people's in
Yes.
front of the building. They like, yo, your son upstairs in the crib. I'm like, what?
Yo.
It's lunchtime. It's 12 something in the afternoon. It's lunchtime in school. What the fuck you mean he's upstairs? They was like, yeah, we saw the nigga booking and renting the building, security guard running behind him. Like, I'm like, what? That's when I knew I needed to put my motherfucking foot down. And then, as parents, when you spoil your kids and they doing bad and you still continue to spoil your kids because you feel like you wanna you wanna give them their every fucking need. But I had to just start learning how to set boundaries. Give me this phone, give me this motherfucking game, because you're not doing nothing to deserve this. So now my kids is just like on some, what? This ain't you. Because they used to me, no matter what they're doing, I'm whatever they want. I'm just doing it, dishing it out. No. Now I'm on a wave to where you want to be disrespectful to teachers, you want to be fighting in school, you want to be at home giving me attitude, giving your dad attitude. All right, run that motherfucking phone, run that motherfucking laptop, run that motherfucking game, cut that motherfucking TV off. My oldest son, when he was so bad, I used to buy my son every pair of sneakers every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. If not every week. He was getting the newest sneakers, the newest boots that came out. And then a week after he get it, he got a hole in them. He was just doing whatever he wanted to do because he knew that he had more coming, right? One day I had to put my big girl drawers up. He came home looking for his fresh kicks and his fresh boots. He seen nothing, and that shit bodied him. Nigga, as long as you fucking up in school and as long as you not doing what you gotta do within the household, I don't give a fuck if your sneakers got a hole on each toe. You going to fuck the school in them motherfucking sneakers.
Uh,
And guess what? He straightened up his motherfucking act because he wanted what he was used to. That's what I say. Sometimes you don't gotta always hit the kids. I used to fuck myself. Yo, I mean, I used to.
that's a little bit harsh though.
Now it is.
That's harsh though. Like that. That's like beef. It's like beef. It's like, and then when the kid beefs back, what you gonna do?
When a kid what?
All right. So if you handle your problems with this sense of pride, with this sense of authority, when your kid comes back with you or comes back at you with the same sense of authority or the same, with that same energy, what are you gonna do? You're gonna let them breathe. You're
Yeah,
gonna
because
you're
like
gonna
I
let them
said,
do. You're gonna
yeah, because
oh,
like I said, I allow my kids to have a sense of their own opinions. I allow my kids to let me know how they feel. Let me know how you feel. This is now. But see, back then it wasn't none of that. Back then it was motherfucking, I will cave your motherfucking chest in so hard. So right now, my 23-year-old, when he sees certain shit that I gotta deal with in my household with my younger kids, he be like, Ma, you just gonna just let her stop with, and he say to my kids, he be like, if that was me, huh, I would have been on the floor. But all I did was make my son tougher, because right now my son is fucking wicked in these streets. And I don't like that. So certain things you gotta learn from. You know what I'm saying? Me putting my hands on my kid every time he did something, all I did was make him stronger and make him used to being hit. That when I
yo,
tell you that nigga
no,
could
no,
take a
no, no, no,
blow,
no, hold on. You getting it? You getting misconstrued because
no.
that's my situation. That is my whole situation. So my kid and she happens to be a girl, thinks that she's running shit when when dad is still on the premises.
Right.
Come on now, man. I mean,
Good
yo,
night,
like,
Benito.
yo,
No,
how,
what I'm
yo,
saying is,
yo,
what I'm
how are we
saying
gonna?
is, go ahead. What I'm saying is, chastising ain't easy when you're a parent that wants to give your kids the world. Chastising ain't easy
Yo,
when you
that's a
you
whole, yo,
when you
that's a
boo your
whole load. Yo, that's a whole load of bullshit. What the fuck that is?
what's the whole
Whole
load of
load of bull-
bullshit?
Real shit. That's a whole load of bullshit.
What's the
The
whole
kid,
load of bullshit?
bro, the kids don't understand that shit. The
They
kids, don't,
don't.
bro, the kids don't understand ration. They don't understand that. So,
Hey, 16 inches. Salute. Thanks for
yo,
pulling up.
the woman, the queen and the protector that you are, like, that's known. And then here comes the rebellion. So I could be, I could be all that. I could be all that, right? I could be all that. And then here comes this little brat. Here comes this little brat. This little fucking peasy weezy ass month. Here comes this little brat.
They
Questioning,
always gonna be
questioning the,
brats.
questioning authority.
They always
Yeah,
are gonna be brats.
I'm supposed to sit there and jack that, bro. Like, come on, Tizzle. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I can't see it, man. I really, it's conflict for me, man. It's just conflict
They
for me, man.
yeah, give me a second. They always gonna be brats. That's why I say sometimes us as parents we deserve to sit back and take a fucking breather.
I guess,
Yo, you know,
you know.
kids, let me tell you something. I've seen some of the worst things ever. I seen a lady, she was a single mom of four, right? And she lost herself completely because her kids was bad. And you know, when you have multiple kids, each kid got different personalities. But sometimes you gotta some people not built for that, right? So she was used to their dad being there. And he just up and left. Right? Next thing you know, I see this lady on the news. I see this lady in the news. She had her and her kids walking around the house naked. She was talking to people that wasn't there. She had her kids eating feces and everything. It was like I won't even. But there are different ways of possessions. So I would use that as well. I don't. It just happened out of the blue with her, right? And her mother found out, and she called the authorities because it just wasn't right. Like, how did this just happen to you out of the blue? She started starving her children. She had them laying around naked. She kept them in one room, just naked all day, butt naked. They had to use the bathroom in a fucking bucket in one room. And they had to sit there and hear her. They said, these little boys said, it was three boys and one girl. They said that she would sit, they would hear her sit in the living room talking in a whole different fucking language. And after she would stop yelling and whatever language it was that she was speaking in, she would come in the room to them and just do crazy shit. But this was a girl that was saying that this was a girl that
Oh
yo,
man,
I swear to God, yo, big cat, I swear to God, this was a girl that we knew as a sane mother. She did everything she in her power to take care of her kids.
It's
And then
terrible.
out of the blue, she just changed.
That's terrible. That's 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 terrible, man.
So sometimes certain shit can get very overpowering, overwhelming, I mean,
It's been overwhelming, man.
and it drives you crazy and it drives you
It's
crazy.
been overpowering, man.
Right. Let me tell you what you gotta
Uh,
do though.
yo, I'm not into weak bitches. Like, yo, like that shit that Remy Ma pulled. Yo, I
Hold
swear to
on, big
God,
cat.
that's
16 hold on, big cat. 16 inches. Listen, nobody is in here looking for a sugar daddy. I find that very disrespectful if you choose to come on my platform just to see if you could get you a sugar baby. I have a bunch of money, but my kids are grown and their mother passed away 2 months ago, so I'm lonely. So you decide to have a sugar baby, and your wife, whatever it was, girlfriend, whatever she was, passed away 2 months ago, and you're already looking for a sugar baby. You need to like get off this platform. Get out my chat. As you can see, nobody paying you no mind. We're not that type on here. And if you don't leave, if you text something else in this chat about getting a baby or how much money you got, whatever, you will be blocked.
Hey, yo, who that? Yo, hold on. Who you talking about, T?
I don't know. It's some dude in here named 16 Inches Flaccid. He asking Sonny
Oh
if
no,
he
no,
need a
no.
sugar daddy.
Yo. Where your mods at, man? Block that shit, man. Matter of
I
fact,
don't know. Jayla's gonna show me when I get off. Jayla gonna show me later how to
yo,
get moderators.
hold on. Um, I'm gonna be quite frank with you. Motherfuckers don't like me. All right, don't like me because I come and I speak this real shit. Like when you speak from the heart, they don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that shit, man.
But let me ask you something. Do you care?
Do I care? I
Yeah.
absolutely care
Why?
because these are my peers.
Let me see. Some people get shit misconstrued because let me say something.
Nah, man. No, you
Just
can't.
because family is family, don't mean family is okay for family.
Nah, you
Listen,
see,
I don't give a fuck.
you're relocating. You see, that's not what it is. You see, that's not what it is. You know, and I understand.
How y'all don't see it? Hold on, big cat. How
I
y'all don't
understand.
see it? It's right here. He's like, look, and then he's right back in the chat. Sugar baby, sugar baby, sugar baby. Like I hate the trolls. He was like, he said, "Hello, son. Are you looking for a sugar daddy?" He said, "Hey guys, I'm new here." I said, "Salute to you, 16 inches. Thanks for joining." He said, "Hello, son. Are you looking
Hey,
for a sugar
yo,
daddy?"
go suck this blood clot pussy off. What about
Right.
your
And then he's
blood
like,
clot
"I have a
babies,
bunch
man?
of money, but my
Fuck out of
kids are
here,
grown
man.
and their mother passed away 2 months
Yeah,
ago, so I'm
smoke, man.
lonely."
Stop, man. Just stop. Just stop. You see, I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. The trolls come with. They just come with, man. They ain't thick enough, so they come with.
Yeah, they fucking retarded. But anyway, back to what we were saying. Let me tell you something. Don't let sometimes we as parents we could break down, right? And it's okay. That is okay. There's nothing wrong with breaking down. There's nothing wrong with feeling like you ready to just give up because that happens. That even happens with their life itself. Period. You are fucking human. So if you feel like right now at this moment you need to take a chill pill because your daughter is doing too much, eventually, let me tell you something. The mother gonna need you. She needs you to help her take care of her, right? So when the mother feel like or she see like, you know what, I can't take this. However it is, she's with you. You you're not doing nothing to help it. I'm sitting back for a little minute.
No. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. We're not gonna do that. We're not. We know. Nope.
I
Nope.
that's
Nope.
why
Nope.
I'm.
Nah, we're not
That's
doing
why you're
it.
confusing me. Cause 1 minute you saying this and the next minute you saying another, and then
No. It's not that. It's not that. It's
I'm
not.
confused.
No, it's not that. See, the thing is, I'm gonna
Oh,
go
okay,
here
Sonny.
and I'm gonna be completely transparent. See, if I fuck with you, there's no
Right,
need.
Jayla.
There's no need for extracurricular. What is it called? You know what it's called. They don't need for none of that. We're not doing none of that. If I fuck with you, the
All
yo,
right,
the
see, Big Cat. See, the thing with
come
you
on
today,
now, man.
you
Wait, wait, wait,
confusing me.
wait, wait. I'm sorry to cut you off, Tay.
No,
Big
no, no.
Cat,
Go ahead, boo.
you can't do that, Big Cat. Tay, you gonna have to take this live down, delete the live, and restart the
Why? What happened?
What?
live. Big Cat, you can't do that, hon. You cannot do that. I'm
Do
not even
what?
going to discuss that. You can't do that. Tay may have not seen it because she wasn't looking in the camera. But you can't do stuff like that. Also, Big Cat, we women. You know what I'm saying? Tay, you gonna have to take the live down, sweet. It's crazy. And
What the fuck are
actually
you talking
look
about?
in look in your Instagram.
No, man, you ain't making no sense right now. Talking about yo, you can't do that. Check on your internet. I ain't got internet. What are you talking about? What did I do wrong? Come on, go ahead, elaborate. What was you driving about, man? This don't make no fucking sense, man. How let your motherfucking water?
Y'all can hear me?
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. So we're gonna drop this live, and I'm gonna come right back up. Okay. Make sure y'all all tune back in. I know it's a little late. If y'all tired, just let me know, and I'll just do another. I'll just do another video another time. But if y'all want me to pull right back up when I drop this down, let me
Man,
know.
get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, man. What happened? What happened?
I don't know, but I I don't even know. I gotta drop down
Why?
I don't know. I gotta I gotta look at the live. Take the live off.
Are you
All right.
serious? All right, man.
Is
Holla
y'all
at your
gonna
boy.
pull back up though?
Yeah, yeah. I pull up. I pull up.
Chat. Let me know if y'all gonna pull back up. When I drop down, do y'all want me to come right back, or y'all tired? Okay, Sonny said yeah. Okay, Sonny. Uncle Ralph said yeah. All right, I'm gonna end this live. Now we coming. All right, I'm coming right back, y'all. Right back.